Hi. Oops, my camera is weird. Ah, shoot. Oh, I need tech support. All right. Last time it was too zoomed in. This time it's too zoomed out. I give up on getting this camera at the right angle. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the All Signs Their Feelings for you from October 6th through October 12th. Sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late. What else? No, that's it. Happy birthday, Libras. Hope you guys are enjoying your birthday season. Hi, Zelly. Hi, Woodsy. Hi, Krista. Hey, girl. Hi, Sweet Stacy. Hi, Janine. What up, Buttercups? Buenos dias. Hi, Fly Gal. All right, sorry I'm late. I swear that's just going to be my intro for this day going forward. Sorry I'm late. That's part of my intro now. Because I say I'm going to be here at 9 and it always ends up being 9:10, 9:15, 9:03. But we're here. So I'm not going to waste any time. You'll probably notice you'll hear some birds chirping in here. We lost a budgie the other day, and being in this room is comforting to the remaining budgies. So if they get a little excited, you might hear some squawking. Hey, they are paid actors. All right, so I'm going to get straight to it. I'm going to start with the birthday babies, Libra, and then go from Aries to Pisces. All right, so let's begin. It's been a very eventful week, so I just refuse to ever miss a Sunday live stream with you guys. It's my favorite. Ah, that's a skinny candle. Oh, it'll work. Happy birthday, Libra. Hold on, is the lighting in here a little weird? Is that better? Is that better? Hi, Infinite Faith. What up, girl? All right. Someone said my camera was too far out last time, or too close last time, and I decided to put it further out, and now it's showing my freaking wall. Oh well, can't have it all. So let's begin. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on with you and your person for the week ahead. What do we have for Libra, please? What do we have for Libra, please? Libra, what do we have for Libra? What's going on in their love life? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. All right, Libra, coming in, your person, whoever they are, what's their feelings for you this week? We have the 8 of Pentacles. Hello, frog and throat. Their intentions with you. The 10 of Wands, that's fire energy. Their behavior and actions with you. The 2 of Swords, Moon and Libra. Interesting. All right, Libra's feelings for this person. The 5 of Cups, yeah. The overall energy for the week, we have the Emperor, major for Aries, and the 5 of Pentacles. Is this like a standoff? It feels like a stalemate, Libra, between you and another person. And neither one of you guys are budging. With the 2 of Swords being this person's behavior, that's your energy that they're using against you. You both are feeling disappointed about something. But this person's telling me that they want to put in some sort of work to repair, but they're not wanting to be the one that does it first. It's kind of giving, they're waiting on you to make the first move. Maybe it's because you were the one who made the last move. I don't know. All right, let's break it down because I really want to see what's going on. But with the Emperor, 5 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups being the overall energy, you both are being very disciplined right now in your stance. Because the 2 of Swords can be the energy of, I guess we'll agree to disagree on things. So for some of you, it's been a couple days since you guys spoken. Because I'm getting no communication right now. All right. So I'm going to first start with this person's feelings for you right now. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Why the 8 of Pentacles? Someone here could be in a position of authority and power, or is in a like fatherly role. So clarifying this person's feelings for you, I got the Knight of Wands and I got the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups as their feelings tells me that they feel like you guys were on the path of a long-term relationship. And the Knight of Wands as feelings is telling me that this person still gets excited whenever they see your text, whenever they see you. There's still a strong physical response to you. The chemistry is very strong. And they're telling me that you guys were on the path of building a relationship. And the Nine of Pentacles is now showing up as someone that's feeling like they have to separate themselves from this relationship and focus on themselves independently, Nine of Pentacles. And that little birdie showed up in your reading yesterday, Libra. Look at that. That same birdie showed up in your reading yesterday. Libra, what is going on with you guys? All right, let's get your feelings. You're in the Five of Cups right now. You're disappointed in this person right now, but you're not telling me whether you're done with it. You're just telling me you're disappointed. Why the Five of Cups? Could be a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be a Scorpio, but you got Scorpio energy in your heart right now. Why the Five of Cups? The Knight of Swords. And the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. Right now, Libra, you may be feeling like you may feel like someone's being strategic with you right now in order to get you to reconcile something, in order to get you to want to reconnect. Three of Cups can talk about reunions. Three of Cups can talk about, you know, getting together to like enjoy each other's company again. But it also could talk about third parties. But I'm not getting strong evidence of a third party, so I'm not going to go there unless I see more evidence of it. But you may be feeling like this person is like ignoring you, Two of Swords over here, putting pressure on you, Ten of Wands over here, for you to be the one that, you know, starts the conversation up or tries to come to some sort of peace offering. And Librans are known for being the peacemakers. But in this situation, you don't want to take that role because you feel like they need to step in and own up to something. Just because you like to keep the peace doesn't mean you have to self-abandon your own feelings and your own beliefs in the situation to make everything fine again, to put the pieces together. It's like someone saying, okay, I'm wrong, just to stop the fighting. Even if someone's like, no, I'm not wrong. I have the right to feel the way I feel. Okay, so let's take a look at their intentions with you. We got the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands talks about putting pressure on something. Ten of Wands can also talk about when it's in the intentions position. When it's in the feelings position, it talks about feeling overwhelmed, feeling the weight of the world, hovering over your shoulders. But in an intentions position, it's talking about intending to put pressure on you to break the silence. Why the Ten of Wands? When it's supported by the surrounding energy. The Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is wanting attention. The Six of Wands is wanting to rise above some sort of conflict. This person is intending to put pressure on, you know, on you to figure this out. Like they may feel like you're someone that always seems to be resourceful, always has a game plan on how to like work together and like to squash something. But why can't they do it? Why can't they do it? Unless they already tried and you ignored them. Unless they already tried and you ignored them, Libra. All I know is when I see the Emperor with the Five of Pentacles, that's someone that's dealing with some instability behind closed doors, but is not wanting to make it look like that to the public, to the people around them. Wanting to look like they've got it under control. Wanting to look like, this doesn't bother me none. Psh, Libra's not talking to me, that's fine. But behind the scenes, it's like, no, I want to talk to Libra. Why the Emperor and the Five of Pentacles, please? All right, I'm getting a side message here. For those dealing with someone, because oftentimes the Emperor Libra does involve a married person to me. It either represents a husband or a father figure or a boss, but there's no genders in my reading, so it could be, you know, a woman, because we all have masculine, feminine energy. Someone could be feeling like they've lost control over their family, lost control over their stability, and is trying to make it look like they didn't. So if you're married to this person, Libra, they may be trying to make it look like, you know, they've got everything in order. But behind the scenes, it's like someone's feeling like they need the support of another. And with you being a Libra, you're the Empress card. Clarify that Emperor and the Five of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. Someone's extending a ladder for someone to walk up it. Ten of Swords on the bottom. If someone doesn't choose to go up that ladder, the relationship severs. All right, let's clarify this person's behavior. We have the Two of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles again. We saw that card earlier. Their behavior right now, Libra, is acting independent of this, acting fine, acting like they're just keeping on with their day-to-day life. Choosing to ignore this, choosing to sweep things underneath the carpet. But behind the scenes, you both are feeling really bothered by it. Two of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Hold on. Let me pull from these. Tell me more about how this person feels about Libra this week. The Fool, Aries energy. Two of Pentacles. They're going back and forth on whether they want to like take some sort of chance here and like step out of their comfort zone. Clarify Libra's feelings again. They might also be feeling foolish about something. Especially if they waited too long to like correct something. Assuming that you were just going to take care of something like you usually do, maybe. Nine of Pentacles. And the Three of Cups. So diving into your feelings, I got that Three of Cups energy again for you, Libra. You may be just feeling like you need to surround yourself around friends and people that make you feel good about yourself and kind of like separate from this. And that could be why this person's starting to wonder, oh, okay, so we're just not doing anything, huh? To where they may feel like they have no choice but to draw down a ladder to see if you will walk up it. But in this situation, you both should meet each other halfway. Not one person going from A to L and the other one going from, it feels like someone's not wanting to look like they've lost control of something. Clarify the Emperor again. Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Libra, from the very beginning of this reading, your person was telling me that they felt like you guys were on the road to building something long term. Okay, but somewhere throughout that, it kind of switched up a bit and took a different detour. And whatever that detour is, you're upset about or you're hurt about with the Five of Cups. But why can't this person do something if they're feeling this way too? Because it kind of looks like you may have already made some sort of attempt to correct something. Tell me more about this person's intentions with Libra. Nine of Wands again. Look at that. The Nine of Wands is, you know, protecting your empire, protecting your position, protecting where you stand. And that's the Emperor with the Five of Pentacles right here. But the Emperor in the Five of Pentacles right here is protecting a loss of something. There's nothing that this Emperor is protecting anymore. It lost it. So it's like, what are you protecting? So it's like if they're trying to protect this relationship with you, they're protecting nothing if they're not doing nothing. I really hope this is like translating the way I'm feeling it. It's like this person may be protecting some sort of narrative, but at the same time, they're not protecting anything because whatever this is, it's being chipped away the more that they don't do nothing and just hope that you do something. But you're kind of already telling me that you already tried. And you're not going to, it's like expecting someone to double text. It's like, no, I already tried to reach out to you and you didn't respond to my text. I'm not going to send another text and hope that you're going to respond. You're going to have to respond next. It's that energy, if I can give you a little bit more of a different look at it. Anything else for Libra this week? Any other messages that you have for Libra this week? Ten of Swords. They might be saying, oh, and the Devil. Libra, they may be saying that this may be something that's doing more mental damage than good right now, because starting your reading, you came in with the Five of Cups, and this is your birthday season. You should be happy. You should be loving life. So they are encouraging you to surround yourself with friends and people that love you, and try not to, if someone's not willing to cooperate and work together with you, then you can't force it. So they might be encouraging you to just let this connection be done right now, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But if someone's not responding to your messages, if someone's not willing to meet you halfway, there's nothing else you can do here. Even if someone wants this to work but is not willing to do anything, that's kind of on them. It's kind of on them. It's like someone, I don't know if someone just doesn't want to admit that they messed up about something and would rather you just take full blame about something, but that's not fair to you if it's not what's really happening. You lost me. Final straw. Self-respect. Power move. Yeah, for some of you Librans, you might be in this Five of Cups right now because you're grieving the loss of a connection because you're choosing to pull away and focus on new beginnings for yourself. Living in memories. Fast replay. Stuck emotionally sentimental. Libra, I feel like you've got something approaching you that feels really good. Let me get a card on that. It's your birthday season. I'm gonna get a card to see what's coming towards you. I got the Star card, but it also came out with the Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords. Okay, they're showing me that you've got a lot of blessings heading your way. If you can try your best to like stay out of any negative mindset or focusing too much on something that's outside of your control or feeding some sort of negativity. The more you feed it, the more it's going to get, hungry and hungrier. All right. But if you starve it, it eventually goes away, So let's get the hidden message. I know that might sound weird, like you feed it, it gets hungrier and hungrier, but if you starve it, it makes sense if you just think about it a little bit longer. All right, for those of you in limited to no communication with someone right now, I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. My memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have been. I just saw that. Hold on, I just saw that card. Living in memories, past replay, stuck emotionally sentimental. I want to hold your body next to mine. So Libra, it feels like you and another person are at a stalemate right now. Nobody's budging, but I am getting that you attempted to budge and they didn't reciprocate, and now they're waiting for you to do a reattempt at budging, and you're like, no, I'm not going to double. I'm going to double attempt. So this is just for the week. It feels like there's no activity between the two of you this week, and they're encouraging you to just spend some time with people that are very direct and communicate with you and, who will celebrate your season with you. All right, so I hope this made sense. Don't force it if you and your person are getting along great, okay? On to Aries. Hey, Aries. The shine. The ring light was like creating a glare. All right, Aries. Let's see what's going on with you guys this week for the next 7 days. Page of Cups wanted to get my attention. We'll see if it comes back out. Two of Cups wanted to hop out with the Hanged Man. We'll see if it comes back out. All right, what do we have for Aries this week? Aries, what do we have for Aries this week? Aries. 2 more shuffles for Aries. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Aries. All right, Aries, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the High Priestess. This is major for Pisces. Their intentions with you this week, we have the Tower, major for Scorpio. Dang, what a combo. Their behavior and actions right now, we have the 4 of Swords. Your feelings for this person this week, we have the Fool, major for Aries. And the overall energy for the 2 of you this week, Judgment. All right, before I say something, don't force the message, okay? Don't force the message. I can't make up the meaning of these cards, okay? For a lot of you Aries, you and another person are breaking some sort of no contact and talking to each other around this time frame. I mean, look, you got the Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune as the overall energy. We got the Fool as your feelings. We've got the Tower as their intentions with the High Priestess and the 4 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. That's breaking no contact. That's breaking no contact. Trying to talk to each other at least one more time. It kind of feels like this is one of those situations where you guys are agreeing to meet up in person to talk, or a FaceTime call, or a text, where you guys talk over everything and update each other on what you guys are feeling now that you guys maybe had a few days to not talk, whether a few weeks, few days. I'm not getting it's months or years. I'm getting that maybe you guys haven't spoken for a couple of days or maybe a week or 2, okay? And you guys needed that time to figure out what you wanted to see happen in a relationship, whether this is meant to move forward or if this is done, okay? That's what I'm getting off of it, you and another person this week. Because you look happy about something, Aries. When it comes to your feelings for this person, you look happy, you look stoked, okay? So let me break it down and see what's going on. But Judgment can talk about second chances. Judgment can talk about forgiving and learning. It could talk about, you know, someone having a wake-up call about something. And the Wheel of Fortune supporting that talks about karmic lessons, where you and someone may have gone through a karmic lesson together and someone took time out to actually understand what that lesson was or is or could be in order to learn from it and to see if that lesson was here to help support you guys' relationship going forward or meant to confirm whether someone's meant to be with someone or not, or to move in a different direction. Since you got the Fool as your feelings for this person, it's kind of showing me you guys are choosing to move towards each other. Clarify this person's feelings for Aries. Queen of Pentacles. This person feels like you're very grounded, you're very stable, you carry yourself pretty well. Some of you may be very successful right now, and this person's noticing it. And I got that 9 of Pentacles, clarifying their feelings for you, telling me that they feel like you carry yourself in a way that allows them to feel that building with you would be a really good opportunity. That you add value to this person's life. You're not a liability. Like, having you on board is an asset. All right, clarify Aries' feelings. You got a lot of major arcanas too. You started off the reading with 5 major arcanas. That's significant with the small spread I pulled. Why the Fool for how Aries' feelings for this person this week? The Knight of Swords. Even though you're open to some sort of new start, Aries, your discernment towards the situation is a lot stronger this go around. Like, you're being more with this person. So I don't know if something happened between the two of you where you kind of felt like you need to keep a closer eye on the situation moving forward. I don't know how I feel about that, because if you're going into a relationship reconciling and you feel that way, why are you reconciling? You would want to like be able to trust your person. If you don't trust someone, maybe the break still needs to kind of continue for a bit. That's totally up to you. But it does look like you're open to hearing this person out. You're still kind of trying to figure it out with that chess game in front of you. You're still trying to map out your players and map out what steps you want to take to make certain that you've always got like backup plans. You're always a couple steps ahead for yourself, Aries. 3 of Cups on the bottom. So with that 3 of Cups being here, Aries, if you guys did, you know, stop talking for a couple of days, you are open to reconnecting. I'm getting that strongly. As long as something is fair, as long as truth is revealed on both sides and you both can like see each other's perspective, this could course correct. This could course correct. Yeah, it feels like you and this person may have had an argument like a week ago or something like that. You guys were not agreeing on something. But time apart left you guys alone time to see your own position and to get another point of view here. So let's clarify the Tower. The Tower often talks about shaking things up. It talks about dismantling the original foundation if it was not working. It talks about breakups. It talks about divorces, but it also talks about surprises. It talks about huge sudden realizations. Like, oh yeah, Aries is not going to expect this, that sort of thing. Clarify that Tower. Page of Wands, that's them reaching out to you to either offer their own apology in the hopes that you guys will, you know, both take accountability for something. That's if you both are in some sort of wrong. If this person did something to hurt you and you didn't do anything to hurt them, then this is them correcting something, okay? But at the beginning, I kind of got that you both are like trying to see something from a different perspective. So Aries, it feels like this person intends to reach out to you and they're going to come in very playful and very like, hey, what's up, Aries, blah, 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 trying to like set the tone that they're here to talk about something good and not to start a fight with you, is what that's kind of showing me, because it's coming in with the Justice card, coming in with peace, like, hey, I mean peace, no harm. I'm not here to start anything with you, Aries. I'm here to like chat and see if we can come to some sort of common ground here. It's kind of what that's showing me. All right, so let's clarify the 4 of Swords, because the 4 of Swords is telling me that a break needed to happen in order for someone to see something clearer. And then the 2 of Cups clarified it with the 6 of Pentacles. So I feel like some sort of time out in communication between you and this person, Aries, was enough for this person to realize that they would miss you if this no contact went any further. And if you guys were still talking, but you guys had a little bit of a chip on your shoulder with each other, this is someone trying to like resolve something with you and like come to some sort of mutual agreement, okay? Clarify that Judgment with the Wheel of Fortune. The Chariot, Cancer energy. And then I see the 7 of Wands, Leo energy, double 7s. 7 and 7 is 14. 14 is the number of the Temperance card. Temperance is all about calming something down. It's all about balance. It's all about blending ideas, blending feelings, and finding some sort of compromise and moving forward. So Aries, it feels like you and another person are getting a chance to say either we move forward together or we just, you know, come to some sort of mutual agreement of something and peacefully part ways without any animosity. Just a good peaceful agreement. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great week too. And then I see the Death card. So some of you, this might actually take place at the very start of Scorpio season. When is that? That's October 23rd, I think. October 23rd? So it feels like this week you both are kind of feeling this way and thinking about things, but maybe further, no, because I got the Justice card here too. And we're in Libra season right now. Libra season is a season for people to like speak their truth, rebuild their relationships, bring balance to imbalanced relationships. Yeah, we are in Libra season, you guys. And Libra rules the 7th house. And we just got double sevens right here. The 7th house talks about relationships. And we started off the reading with the Wheel of Fortune. We got the Justice card. And I just calculated that those 2 sevens to equal Temperance, which is all about balance too. For some of you, Libra season is a season to bring back balance into imbalanced relationships, or to speak one's truth, be honest, or to cut people out once and for all and be at peace about it. So I feel like a lot of people around this time frame are either making peace with relationships needing to come to an end, or finding ways to rebuild imbalanced relationships, or a chance to be honest and judge oneself with that Judgment card, because we can only judge ourselves, really. You know, I kind of like it. I kind of like it, Aries. You and somebody are like really just trying to grow from something. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to move forward with this person, but it looks like something is going to happen between the two of you where you guys are going to have some sort of peaceful conversation and not, you know, have any animosity towards each other. Some of you might let this situation bring you guys closer. For others, it will just give you closure. Okay? So let's get some hidden messages. Gaslighted, manipulated, doubting yourself, twisted truth. You lost me, final straw, self-respect, power move. For some of you, Aries, you do want to get closure about something. You do want to hear someone admit that they were wrong, and then you're going to part ways. That will be your moment to be like, all right, thank you, game over, I'm making my next move. You Aries don't play. You guys are bold. You guys are very bold. All right. Hidden message for those of you in limited to no communication with someone. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you girl. If you haven't already, I appreciate you. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you've moved on. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. I should have believed in you, always had my best interests at heart. Some of you, Aries, someone questioned whether you had their back, and they're realizing that you actually did have their back, and fiercely too. Okay. Maybe they let someone else get in their ear. All right, that's for you. Only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Do check out your October monthly. I posted it in my October playlist. I love you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, Aries. On to Taurus. I got the Demon Hunters soundtrack stuck in my head. That song, Free. It's in my head. It won't get out. I like it though, but it's in my head. There we go. Okay. All right. What do we have for Taurus this week? What do we have for Taurus this week? Who are they connecting to? What's the situation looking like? Taurus. What do we have for Taurus, please? Two more shuffles for Taurus, please. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my terrific Taurians. All right, Taurus, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the King of Pentacles. Ooh, 444. 444. Right when I pull the King of Pentacles. Their intentions with you, 7 of Pentacles. That's Taurus energy. Their behavior and actions with you this week. We have the Wheel of Fortune. That's Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius energy. A lot of Taurus coming through here. A lot of second house energy. Your feelings for this person, Taurus? Page of Wands. That's Aries energy, but also Leo and Sagittarius. And the overall energy for the two of you this week, the Two of Cups. Taurus, I like it. It feels like you're building something with somebody and you're really excited about who this person is. Like when you get a text from them, you get excited. Now, if you're watching this and you don't have any idea who this person could be, this could be telling you you're going to meet someone this week. Remember, this is for the next 7 days. We're not in that 7 days yet. All right. So for those of you who are single, you may be meeting someone and this person and you are exchanging numbers. But for the Taurians that already know who this person is, you guys like each other. All right, let's break it down. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune being there, given the surrounding context, someone may be feeling like something happened very unexpectedly or is happening unexpectedly, because the Wheel of Fortune talks about fated encounters. It talks about monumental life events that changes our life's course in a big way, right? Like meeting the person that you may end up marrying, or maybe having a kid with, or a job-changing life opportunity, things like that. But it also could talk about karmic lessons where two people are meant to go through a lesson together and that's it, okay? But I feel like in your situation, Taurus, someone's very happy to have you in their life. Let's clarify their feelings. Why the King of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles is someone who's ready to put effort into relationships. It's someone that's responsible. It's someone reliable. And that's how this person's feeling about you. Six of Pentacles came out, and then I got the King of Cups, and I see the Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Taurus, I wouldn't be surprised if this person is like being extra giving to you this week. You might notice a spike in effort around this time frame. Something about the connection with you is starting to really activate their feelings, with that King of Cups showing up as their feelings for you. Okay. When the King of Cups shows up as feelings, that's someone whose emotions have matured. And if this is someone that you just met and it's too soon for I love you feelings to be developed, this could be saying that you connected, or you're connecting with someone emotionally available, someone emotionally mature, emotionally stable, okay? And the Six of Pentacles with that Four of Wands talks about an equal give and take partnership. Wanting to invest in a relationship that could really grow. Let me dive into your feelings, Taurus. Because with the Two of Cups being the overall energy for the two of you this week, it feels like you guys are going to be on the same page on a lot of different things. Why the Page of Wands for how Taurus is feeling for this person this week? You may be taking their photo this week, because I'm looking at this picture and it shows someone snapping a photo. You might be taking their photo so you can look at, you know, their picture whenever you want, like a picture that only you have in your camera roll. Or they're taking a picture of you this week, so that way it's an original that's not anywhere else on the internet or Facebook, Instagram. Why the Page of Wands? Ooh, we had the Tower, Scorpio energy. And I got the Page of Cups, Pisces energy. So the Tower, given the situation that we're looking at, talks about unexpected surprises, right? Based off of the surrounding energy, it doesn't feel like this Tower is coming in with negativity, because we started off your feelings with a positive, and then we're building off of your original feelings, Taurus, and it was a positive, and now we're adding to it with the Tower and the Page of Cups, which is adding another layer of positivity with that Page of Cups, but surprise with the Tower, okay? A little Tarot 101. So it's all based off of the first card originally. And it's showing me some sort of surprise, some sort of unexpected situation. Something about your feelings for this person is coming in unexpected. Like you weren't expecting either to meet somebody or you're not expecting someone to be on the same page as you. But just in case, I want to clarify the Tower just to rule out whether there is some like uncomfortable shakeups with that. Clarify that Tower, please. Seven of Cups and the Six of Cups. The Tower, Seven of Cups, Six of Cups, that could be unexpectedly creating false illusions, maybe. Maybe someone's starting to get a little bit too caught up in fantasy and needs to ground their energy. Like when you feel this excited about somebody, it's easy to put them on a pedestal. It's easy to, like, you know, ignore other stuff. So maybe that's a sign to go back to your memory bank and learn from some sort of past experience if it connects somehow. That might be a sign to, like, step back a little bit and not get too excited too soon, even though you both are looking like really motivated here. Okay, because something about your past is coming up in relation to that Tower, as if it's a connector. Like you've been through a similar experience before and they want you to tap into what that experience taught you to see if you can use it to help avoid unnecessary hiccups that can be avoided. Things like that, Taurus. Okay? And for some of you, you may have had a past life with this person for that Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups to come up, to where you're going to instantly feel familiar to each other. So their intentions is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is the intent to reassess the situation, go back to it, look over it, like looking over at the drawing board, look at what's working, what's not working, what needs to change. It's also the energy of waiting for what you've already put into a situation, produce results. Why the Seven of Pentacles? Ace of Wands. Yeah, Taurus, this person's really stoked about you. You both are. Look at this person as their intentions and then look at your feelings over here. Look at the similarities. You guys are stoked. You guys are really like, it's a lot of fun energy in this reading, Taurus. But just be mindful of that Tower, okay? Because that Tower with that Seven of Cups to the Six of Cups could be acknowledging that maybe in the past you got really excited about someone and you were, you know, you overlooked some sort of flaws. However, this person's coming in very stable and grounded. That's why I was kind of like, the Tower doesn't feel like a traditional Tower in this situation. It feels more like a surprise, but a good surprise sort of Tower. So I'll let you be the judge of that. Just use your discernment, Taurus. But it looks good. So let's clarify that Wheel of Fortune. Why the Wheel of Fortune? Why the Wheel of Fortune? Some sort of cycle is completing itself. Like someone may have been going through some sort of life lesson up to this point, and then this connection might be helping it complete itself. Like, for example, maybe someone was on a path of needing to be single for a little bit to learn lessons, and now meeting you is going to cancel out the singleness and allow that cycle to complete itself, and now step into a role of being in a relationship. Why the Wheel of Fortune? The Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords. Taurus, don't be surprised if this person gets a little quiet the later half of the week, because that's kind of confirming what I picked up on earlier with the Seven of Pentacles. This person might pull back just a little bit to reevaluate everything, to reassess everything, to make certain that they're not just getting too excited because the attraction levels are strong, the passion is there. Someone just like, all right, I need to step back and like really ground myself. Is this someone that I'm compatible with, or am I getting too excited because we're attracted to each other? That sort of thing. So do expect this person to, hey, to be a little bit quiet. This person is just trying to get some clarity. Clarify that Two of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. So we now have a perfect match. We now have a perfect match. And then I see the Hermit with the Empress. The Empress is your major arcana, Taurus. This could be you just withdrawing your energy as well to see if this could be someone that you could really take serious and nurture. Taurus, though, the King and Queen of Pentacles, and I was clarifying the Two of Cups. This looks pretty good. It feels like you're in a stage of your life, Taurus, where you're aligning with the right people, but the people that you're attracting and yourself may have had some tough lessons in the past to where you both are just trying to step forward slowly, but you guys are going to be clear with each other. I like it. I like it. You've got someone very mature showing up here, and you're coming in mature too with that Queen of Pentacles. So it looks good, Taurus. It looks like this is the birth of a potential long-term partnership. Just don't force it. Don't overthink it. Just trust it, and don't ignore any red flags. All right, red flags are just there to let you know, hey, this connection's not perfect. No connection is. Is this flaw something that's going to cause more damage in the future, or is this something that you can work with? That sort of thing. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have strong earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Scorpio is here. Leo is here. Aquarius is here. Back and forth, emotional yo-yo, on and off confusion. This is for my no contact group or my limited communication group. This does not feel like this connection at all. Talking to the void, texting them, no reply, left hanging. Okay, so for the Taurians that are unfortunately not dealing with a situation that you were able to resonate with this message that came through, it's showing me that there's someone that you're going back and forth on. There's no texting right now. I would just focus on you. If someone's not responding to your text, that's a louder answer in itself. I wouldn't entertain it. I wouldn't entertain it unless you guys are going through something specific. Only when convenient. Used for attention, emotional utility, no depth. Yeah, Taurus, if someone's only reaching out because they want your attention, or they come in with last minute plans like, hey, there's a party in 30 minutes, you want to go, that just means that all their other options did not answer and they wait till the last moment to invite you. I wouldn't give any attention to any time wasters. If you didn't resonate with this message, then you may be dealing with a time waster. But for the Taurians that resonated with this looks good. So for those of you in no contact, let's get some more messages. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. For some of you, someone's not replying back because they may feel like they waited too long to respond back, and they might feel like you're mad at them. I have to be in contact with you again. I miss you too much. You are my best friend, and I cherished our friendship above all others. Yeah. You guys know how I feel about ghosters. We don't talk to Casper. But definitely do what you gotta do. All right, Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just miss somebody? I'm sorry. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I got in my little zone. I didn't see it. Thank you so much, Nicole, if you're still here. All right, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini, please? For the next 7 days. Knight of Pentacles wanted to get my attention, Gemini. We'll see if it comes back out. Hi, Lenora. Nice to see you. All right, what do we have for Gemini? It's hard to read the chat, so if I miss anybody, I'm so sorry. I'm nearsighted. All right. What do we have for Gemini? Six of Cups wanted my attention, Gemini. 2 more shuffles for Gemini. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Gemmy Gems. All right, Gemini, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the King of Swords. Their intentions with you, the 3 of Pentacles. Their behavior and actions with you this week. We have the Queen of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sag. I don't know if I announced the zodiac signs Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Your feelings for this person, the Page of Pentacles. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the overall energy for you guys this week, we have the Judgment card, major for Scorpio, influenced by the 10 of Pentacles, and then I see the 5 of Pentacles right underneath that. All right, Gemini, it's looking like you and another person are working on your relationship this week, whether couples counseling, whether having productive conversations this week, or inviting other people with that 3 of Pentacles, like I said, therapists, you know, mutuals that are unbiased, things like that. It feels like you and this person are trying to think responsibly for the future of your relationship, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, for a lot of you, you guys are either already married or you are in a domestic type of relationship where you guys live together. There could be children for some of you. If not, don't force it. It could still apply. I need to get more insight into the situation. But for what I'm seeing at quick glance, Gemini, you and another person are actively trying to work together for the future of this relationship. It feels good. It doesn't feel like there's like a, you know, anything toxic about this week. It feels good. Even healthy relationships are actively working on their relationship. So let's start with this person's feelings. We have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords has feelings for you. They may be feeling like you're taking a more logical approach to the relationship rather than emotional, rather than spiritual, rather than practical. They're feeling like you take the more logical route. You like to state the facts. You like to look at, you know, what's happening right in front of your eyes and what you're hearing. Why the King? We have the 2 of Cups and we have the Magician. The Magician is your energy, by the way. It's also the energy of Virgo. 2 of Cups is Venus and Cancer. And then I have the Emperor, Aries energy. For some of you, this confirms that you may be married to this person or someone's a parental parent to a child here. But anywho, with this person's feelings for you being the 2 of Cups and the Magician, this is someone that cares about you. This is someone that feels like you guys have something here. And this is someone that is in the mindset of knowing that there's tools available to make this work as long as you both use them. You know, that's the Magician. The Magician, think of the Magician like a toolbox, Gemini. A toolbox to fix anything in your house. You got everything. You got everything. You don't need to hire any contractor. But do you know how to use the tool and for what part of the house each tool is for, right? So this person is feeling like they've got all the tools needed to work on this home with you, this life with you, this partnership with you. And they're motivated to do it, okay? They're motivated to do it. So let's take a look at your feelings, Gemini. You're feeling the Page of Pentacles for them. You may feel like they're coming to you with a more fresh perspective on things, more like, how can I explain this? Like this person may feel like you're going old school on certain things, whereas this person is coming in with like 2025 new types of ways to work on a relationship. Like they're learning fresh perspectives from new, like new material. Like you may feel like they're using new material to like work together with you. 10 of Cups right underneath that, 3 of Cups, and then I see the 2 of Swords. So you both are coming in with this 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles energy, and the 3 of Cups is you feeling supported by this person. You guys may be going on a date this week or just trying to make more time for your relationship, maybe after a period of being at a stalemate with each other where you guys were just like agreeing to disagree. Because I am getting for some of you Geminis, there was a point in your relationship with this person where you guys just threw your hands up in the air. Like, ugh, this ain't gonna work. That's the 4 of Cups, 2 of Swords combo is what I'm kind of getting at with that. But your perspective has changed with that 10 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, or 3 of Cups, because this person is using the tools needed, and you are as well. For the Geminis in a relationship where there's a child involved, someone may be working extra hard towards a relationship because there's a child involved. Clarify this person's intentions with Gemini. Why the 3 of Pentacles? Why the 3 of Pentacles? Some of you guys may work together. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and the Page of Swords. And then I see the Four of Pentacles on the bottom. So Temperance is all about compromising when it's in the intentions position. And the Page of Swords is seeking out new info. It's keeping an eye on things. It's watching, observing. So this person intends to build with you, Three of Pentacles, connect with you, Three of Pentacles, by means of blending ideas together, Temperance, after gaining new insight. And it's showing me someone that is holding on tightly to the situation, but they don't want to feel like they always have to hold on. They want to just exist. They want to get your connection at a place where you guys are just existing, and it's not like, you know, always in the energy of we got to work together. We got to fix this. They don't want that. They don't want that. So it looks like, Gemini, you and another person are trying to find ways to come together without always feeling like you have to continue to work on your relationship. I mean, like I said before, even healthy relationships continue to work on their relationship, but it's not like a must do in order to keep the relationship afloat. It's just one of those, hey, let's do something this week that might help our relationship become closer. That sort of thing. Not something that feels like it's a necessity, otherwise the relationship disintegrates. Okay, so your person's behavior towards you this week, Gemini, is the Queen of Wands. Do expect this person to be very fun with you, very lighthearted with you, very passionate with you, very sexual with you perhaps. Someone's putting the fire into this relationship while you're putting the you know, the logic and reason in it. This person's going to add a little sprinkling of some fun. Why the Queen of Wands? Could be a fire sign that you're dealing with, the Seven of Cups, and the Eight of Swords right underneath that. The Queen of Wands exhausts all options. The Queen of Wands looks at every option available to see what's going to work, what is not working, things like that. They don't like to stay stuck. Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. So Gemini, for some of you, someone at one point felt like the connection was just staying stuck and needed to step out and explore different options with confidence. Clarify that Ten of Pentacles and the Judgment. The High Priestess. So Gemini, your entire reading from start to finish feels like you and another person are together. It feels good, but there has been some hiccups in the past perhaps, whether 6 months ago, a year ago, I don't know. And that you both are trying your best to nurture the relationship and work together to avoid any other hiccups ever happening again. You guys are in like a stable part of your relationship right now where there's no drama. And you guys are trying to avoid that from happening ever again. Okay? Yeah, it feels like you and someone learned a lot about some sort of experience and you're learning from it. Learning to not go through it again. I like it. I like it a lot. And for some of you Geminis, if you're still in that struggling phase of where's this relationship going, I don't know what's going on with me and my person, it's looking like you both are trying to add your own layer of ideas to the situation. So it would be wise that both parties feel like they're being heard and they're not just being shushed as if what they're saying is not helpful. Someone wants to feel seen. I choose me. Self-love, emotional maturity, clean break. For some of you Geminis, you may be choosing to just focus on yourself. Okay? It's not what I got off of this reading, but for those of you outside of this situation, you may be at a breaking point, Gemini, where you feel like you've already done all you could and your person has done all they could and you still may feel like it's not getting anywhere and you're just wanting to break free from a mental prison. Okay, that's for some of you. Block and bless. Boundary, no contact, closure. Yeah. Gemini, I feel like I have a little side group of you that are like, nope, 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 not working with this person anymore. Nope. This is not mine. This is not my reading. I'm in the camp of we got a clean break. So for those of you in no contact or in limited communication, let's get your person's feelings. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have Scorpio, I have Sagittarius, I have Gemini, Virgo. It really could be any zodiac sign. Oh, and Pisces. I always look for you at airports as if we'll be in the same place in the world. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart. You've moved on. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. Being apart from you has been more difficult than I can accept. All right, Gemmy Gems. I posted your October reading in my October playlist. If you haven't checked it out, it's there if you want. You don't have to. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. On to Cancer. Got the Cancers up next. Wow, the readings today are like nice. Like everyone's like working together. I like it. I like it. It seems like every October I've noticed this. Every October it seems that a lot of couples either finalize divorces, breakups, and they're done, or they get it together with their partner, work out their differences, and band together and have more healthier, stable relationships. It's crazy. I've noticed that. All right, Cancer. I mean, it makes sense. October is Libra going into Scorpio. Libra rules over relationships. Scorpio is all about deaths and rebirths. Makes sense. Hi, Cancer. Let's see what's going on with you and whomever you're dealing with for the week ahead. All right, what do we have for Cancer? You are a loud snacker. What do we have for Cancer, please? The Empress, the King of Swords, and the King of Cups wanted my attention. We'll see if these cards come back out. But for some of you, that could talk about, you know, 2 against 1, or like a third party, where one has a choice to make between 2 different people. Just saying. We'll see if it comes back out. Cancer. What do we have for Cancer this week? 2 more shuffles for Cancer. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my adorable Krabby Patties. All right, Cancer, your person's feelings for you this week. We had the 4 of Pentacles. Their intentions with you this week, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Their behavior and actions with you this week, we have the 7 of Wands. Your feelings for this person this week, we have the Knight of Cups. Aw, Cancer's in love with somebody. The overall energy for the 2 of you this week, Justice, major for Libra. Influenced by the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Well, there's clearly someone here you have romantic feelings for, Cancer. It showed up right away. Your feelings are like right here. All right, let's start with your person's feelings, Cancer. We got the 4 of Pentacles. Something about their energy looks a little bit exhausted. So I don't know if you and this person have gone back and forth on something and they're kind of like worn out but still holding on, or if there's something outside of this relationship that they're facing right now that may be doing that. Clarify the 4 of Pentacles. I have the Knight of Wands, and then I see the Lovers card. So the Knight of Wands as feelings tells me that someone's very attracted to you. Someone feels a lot of chemistry with you. And to combine that with the Lovers card, it feels like this person knows that there's something very real about the 2 of you's connection. Okay. That they're open to exploring. And then I see the Queen of Cups right underneath that. Huh. You definitely got their attention, Cancer. But I'm still not getting why they're coming in with that 4 of Pentacles energy. Because sometimes the 4 of Pentacles talks about needing to play it safe. Needing to like not do anything too quickly. But the Knight of Wands is all about now, let's do it. Let's move. The Knight of Wands is very quick on their feet. All right, I'll get to that later. Let's get into your feelings, Cancer. You've got the Knight of Cups. Why the Knight of Cups for how Cancer feels about this person this week? Why the Knight of Cups? Three of Pentacles. And the Page of Cups. Oh, Cancer, your feelings are in. You're repeatedly telling me that you're falling for them. Some of you may have met this person at the workplace or through networking with the Three of Pentacles, or met at like a mutual hotspot like the gym. Three of Pentacles usually does talk about community building. But if that's not the case, the Three of Pentacles clarifying your feelings of the Page of Cups, Knight of Cups could be telling me that you want to network with them. You want to connect with them. So you both are clearly showing me interest in each other. So let's break down this person's intentions. We got the Queen of Pentacles. Now the Queen of Pentacles, when it shows up as intentions, that's someone that intends to move with purpose. That thinks practically, is someone that likes to only give effort to things that will really grow. Why the Queen of Pentacles? The Magician. And then I see the Five of Swords, Eight of Cups. Oh, wait a minute, Cancer. Does this person have to like turn their back on some repetitive stuff in order to build something with you, Cancer? Or that could explain why they look kind of worn out in that first card. And that could also explain why I have the Seven of Wands right here. Is this person dealing with a lot of outside stuff that might be indirectly hindering you guys' relationship? I'm wondering if the Justice card as the overall energy talks about some sort of legal situation. Whether you met someone going through a divorce, whether you met someone that's dealing with a legal situation, or clearing out some karmic debt in their own life that has nothing to do with you, but is still exhausting them. Because they feel like they have to defend themselves, but I'm not getting that they feel like they have to defend themselves with you. You would know that if it was that case. Oh, Cancer, what is this person telling me? All right, clarify that Seven of Wands. Either way, you want to explore this. You are locked in. Once a Cancer's heart is open, it's kind of like, it just keeps on growing from there. Why the Seven of Wands? The Two of Pentacles and the Hanged Man and the Two of Wands. Repeated twos are coming through, and we do have the Lover's card, which talks about choices. Now, with the Hanged Man being here, the Hanged Man talks about putting something on pause, needing to pause something, needing time to get different perspectives on things. Two of Pentacles is trying to not overextend oneself. Cancer, this person may be saying that right now they might have a lot on their plate, and if they add any more responsibility or any more things, that they might start to neglect more areas of their life. So they may feel like they like you, but something feels like it has to be in like spurts. Like the hanging out has to be in spurts. Like they don't have a lot of time to give to the relationship right now, and they know that you're going to want a lot of time. Hold on, let me get another card on their feelings for you. Can I get another card on how this person feels about Cancer? Because you both are coming in as knights. Knights are in pursuit of something, so you both are pursuing each other. However, you're pursuing from your heart. This person may be pursuing from a place of passion, sex, fun, and not really taking all the other stuff seriously just yet. Tell me more about how this person feels about Cancer. The Three of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So this person wants to continue dating you. They want to continue spending time with you, but it feels like in order to like really stabilize the relationship and bring it like a commitment or a relationship, that's going to take a little bit more time is what it feels like. And they may be worried that they might end up losing you because of that. Yeah, it's like they're dividing something right now, Cancer, and they can't include you in it right now. It's like when I looked at the Eight of Cups with the Five of Swords, that could be telling me that this person is in the middle of purging some people, places, and things from their life right now, and it's wearing them out, and they don't have a lot of time to give to the situation with you the way that you would want, but they do want to keep on connecting with you, checking in with you, just to keep you warmed up, so that way when everything is ready, they can go all in with you. And I hate to say it that way, but that's how it came out. Because look at this person. Do they look like they're ready for a relationship? No, they look like they're just trying to keep their life in order. It's like something is going on in their life that is taking top priority right now, not because they don't see you as a priority, but because they had a lot going on before you even showed up, that they got to sort through first. It feels like this person might have some heat their way. Like they got some people that are like entitled to something, but they're not deserving of that entitlement. It's something like that. Like this person may have some really like, how can I explain this? It feels like, Cancer, whoever this person is, to give you more details about who they could be, to see if it is your person, whoever they are, they're definitely important in their world, where a lot of people depend on them, need them, rely on them, and they don't even try to do something themselves before they rely on this person. And it feels like this person is trying to weed those people out because it's become too draining and taxing. Like, I'm sure you guys all know that one person in your life that when something goes wrong, they don't even try to figure out whether they can fix something themselves. They just dial up someone's number that they know will have the answer. It's that. It's that. It's that, Cancer. That's what I'm getting off of this person. So cross-watcher, please let me know if that's resonating for you, because it feels like, Cancer, whoever this person is, they do like you. They are very drawn to you. But it feels like they've got, you know, a lot on their plate. A lot on their plate. Clarify that Queen of Wands, Justice. Clarify that Queen of Wands and Justice, Eight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. This is someone, Cancer, that when they are ready to give to something, they give it their all. They are someone that doesn't show up with low effort. And I feel like that's what's bugging them right now about the situation with you. They can't give to you a commitment because if they were to, being in this energy, they would feel crappy about not being able to give all their effort. That's kind of what it feels like. So it feels like they want to like date, but they're not ready to take it to a relationship level, and they may fear that they're going to lose you because of that. So they're holding on to the situation right now while they try to sort out their own situation to see if it can get taken care of before they have to risk losing you. Because remember, the Queen of Pentacles is this person's intentions. They're a very resourceful person. They like commitment. So it's not someone non-committal. It's someone that actually loves being in committed, stable relationships. But the Queen of Pentacles is not going to overcommit themselves. Because someone here is way too busy, too overextended. They don't have anything left to give. Let me get another card on that, but I'm going to use a different tarot deck. King of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Oh. Cancer, whoever this person is to you, they are not a bad person, is what I'm getting. I'm getting the complete opposite. But there's something personal that they're dealing with, and they don't want you to be dragged into it. They're actually taking care of it quite nicely, is what I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing the Death card indicating that it's going to be something that's not going to continue on much longer. Something will be resolved, but possibly not until like November or end of October is kind of what I'm getting. So it feels like for this week, you're not going to feel like you're getting much from them, but maybe towards the end of October or the beginning of November, you might see this person being more attentive and more available for connecting with you more on a regular basis. Is kind of what it feels like. Because remember, we started off the reading with the Lover's card clarifying their feelings. That's someone that feels something drawn with you, something good with you. This is someone that's like, I need to make space for Cancer. A side message though, for some of you, it feels like you're dealing with someone that's trying to overcome people pleasing and normally gives yeses when they are not able to, and it got them into a mess. And with you, they're trying not to overpromise with you and not be able to follow up. Anything else before I pull the hidden messages? The Star. So the Star is talking about having hope and faith that something's going to be what it's meant to be for you, whether with this person or somebody else, Cancer. This is Aquarius energy. It feels like this person's dealing with some stuff that they don't want you to be dragged into. Dreaming of you, nostalgia, fantasy, wishful thinking. Aww. Block and bless, boundary, no contact, closure. Cancer, it does feel like you've got somebody here that's blocking some people. You get out of my life. You get out of my life. You get out of my life. You can stay. It feels like that. It feels like this person is going through a big change in their life where a lot of people are being pulled out of their life by the universe, and it's kind of wearing someone down a little bit. I choose me, self-love, emotional maturity, clean break. For some of you Cancers, this is you just focusing on yourself and not letting anything get you down. If someone doesn't have time for you, you're not going to force it. You're just going to focus on you and your own well-being, as you should. Now, for those of you in limited to no communication with someone right now, I'm going to get your person's hidden feelings. But for zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have Cancer energy, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That's the main ones that wanted to come through. But it could be any zodiac sign. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate. Ooh, you got a bonus card, Cancer. You are the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. I know now that it's true. I couldn't handle your words when you were upset with me. It was too painful. Being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. Would I be rejected if I contacted you? Do you still want me? I let my ego get in our way. I couldn't let go of my pride, but you saw it through me. You know the truth about me. All right, Cancer, that's for you. Hope that helps. On to the Leos. Oh, Cancer, I have your October reading in my October playlist if you haven't seen it yet. Hi, Leo. Welcome, welcome. One second-rooney. I gotta be careful with that finger. That's the finger I cut. All right. Let's do it for Leo. All right, let's see what's going on with you, Leo. Hi, Gino. Hi, Simone. Hi, Jasmine. Leo, the Lover's card just wanted to hop out. We'll see if it comes back out. All right, what do we have for Leo this week? Leo, what do we have for Leo? The Death card hopped out. Scorpio energy. Leo, what do we have for Leo, please? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Leos. All right, Leo, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Wheel of Fortune. their intentions towards this. We have the Three of Swords. Their behavior and actions towards this. We have the Page of Pentacles. Your feelings for this person. We have the Hermit, major for Virgo. And the overall energy for you in this situation, the Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo. Influenced by the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. All right, Leo. You've got some sort of turn of events happening for you this week, and it puts a huge smile on your face. That's all your fiery energy. That's Leo stamped all across that. So I need to find out what's going on with this person, because with their intentions being the Three of Swords, that I need to clarify. But everything else is pointing towards, you know, you kind of like taking a more passive approach at something this week, Leo, and just allowing something to happen the way it's meant to, and all of a sudden there's like a turn of events that just puts you in a really pepped up mood. So let's find out more. So let's start with this person's feelings for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, oftentimes the Wheel of Fortune talks about, you know, feeling lucky, feeling like there's some sort of new turning point. It also talks about karmic lessons. Clarify that Wheel of Fortune for how this person is feeling towards Leo this week. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. Six of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Pentacles. You see, the Wheel of Fortune talks about past life karma as well. And the Six of Cups talks about past life energy. For some of you Leos, take it however it resonates, someone may be feeling like you guys are, you know, reconnecting with each other to finish up something. Finish up a lesson, finish up a soul contract, a lesson. They feel like you are a very stable person, that you carry yourself pretty well, that you look like you have a good head on your shoulders, that you're very grounding and successful with that Queen of Pentacles. But they might also feel like you've got your back turned towards them as well. And that could be a part of some sort of karmic lesson here. Because with the Three of Swords being their intentions, that's the intent to just suffer in silence, the more I'm diving into the situation. Let me clarify your feelings. Maybe you'll be able to tell me more. Why the Hermit for how Leo is feeling this week? It's like you withdrew your energy, but you feel like it's what you're needing to do, and it actually brings in some good changes for you. The Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So clarifying your feelings, Leo, this week you're taking a slower approach at something, and it ends up working out in your favor. The Six of Swords talks about removing yourself from something stressful and just focusing on your health, your peace of mind, and just kind of moving slowly, you know, because you normally do jump into things quickly. And then I got the High Priestess here. So if you're feeling intuitively guided to just like lay low for a little bit at the beginning of this week, Leo, I would trust it. I would trust it, because it ends up opening up something for you that really is unexpected and feels like it puts a really good smile on your face. Clarify that Three of Swords, like some sort of change of events. Something is changing. It's like a situation that happens kind of out of nowhere. Why the Three of Swords? The Emperor and the Four of Swords, repeated fours. This person is trying to appear disciplined. This person is trying to appear like they've got something under control, but I did get suffering in silence. Like you got someone that doesn't like to share their emotions. You got someone here that doesn't like to wear their emotions on their sleeve. And that could be why you feel like you have to withdraw a bit, because Leos are like walking mood rings, right? You can't hide when you're happy, mad, or sad, or glad, or just wanting to like tell someone to go pound sand. You can't hide it. It's on your face. And that's what I got right here. You wear your emotions on your face, Leo. Okay? But for this person, they're trying to control their emotions. But with you, in order for you to hide your emotions, you gotta hide all together, all right? Because anyone who knows you and is around you can tell what mood you're in. I want to clarify that Ace of Wands, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. So let's clarify this Page of Pentacles as their behavior towards you. The Page of Pentacles is communication. The Page of Pentacles is, hey, you want to meet up for coffee? Hey, you want to go to this park? Hey, you want to go to that diner? It feels like a conversation that is coming in with a practical layer to it. Why the Page of Pentacles? Page of Cups and the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles right underneath that. So Leo, it feels like you got somebody here that is kind of feeling nostalgic about something with that Six of Cups. And it pertains to you for some reason. Like something that you guys are going through is bringing this person back to another place long time ago for them. Like you're awakening some sort of emotion that they may have packed away, possibly from childhood, Six of Cups, and you're waking that up. But if you haven't talked to this person in a little bit, Leo, it looks like someone's wanting to call you up on the phone or text you. I don't know how you feel about that. That's totally up to you if you don't want to hear from them. But I am getting communication. So let's take a look at that Ace of Wands and see what's making you smile. Clarify the Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands, Six of Wands. King of Wands, Leo energy. Knight of Wands right underneath that. Look at that, Leo, this is all you. Something is showing up for you this week that puts this huge smile on your face, and I'm trying my best to see if it's pertaining to this person. But the more I dive into it, it feels like this person is reaching out to you this week, but it's not confirming whether that's the reason why you're happy. I mean, it could very well be a part of the reason why you're happy, but it kind of feels like there's something else happening in your life that really excites you, Leo. It could be work-related, it could be family-related, it could be... Let me get another card on that, but I'm going to use a different tarot deck. Hold on for a second. Let me use these cards. Excuse you. What is this for Two of Cups and the Star I open up to? Please give me more insight into what's going on with Leo this week. Is this pertaining to this person or something outside of Leo's relationship with this person? The Tower, Queen of Swords, and the Three of Wands. It's something you've been waiting on, Leo. It's something you've been waiting on. The universe needed to make space for what this is that you were waiting on. So you may have noticed that in the last few weeks, few months, things may have been like very chaotic with you or chaotic around you. And it may have been because the universe needed to remove things that were possibly in the way of whatever this is that's coming into your life. How else can I explain that? I don't know how else I can explain that. And then I see the King of Pentacles and the Fool. It's like, Leo, there's something that you've been wanting and you've been telling the universe, hey, I want this, universe, get it for me, please. And they're like, all right, well, I have to take something from you in order to give you what you want because there's no space for both. You know, and you're like, all right, do what you got to do. Take whatever you need, whether it's a person, place, or feeling. Just take it. Give me what I want. And then the universe is like, okay, and took some things out of your way and now is able to give you what you're wanting. Yeah, it feels like it's kind of like a two birds with one stone thing. Sorry. It kind of feels like it's getting two things out of one wish. Tell me more about that Ace of Wands. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Magician, Empress, Leo. It feels like this week you hear from this person, right? You hear from this person and it makes you feel good, yes. But it's not the main thing that's really making you feel really good about something. It's something unrelated. And it's connected to your 3D world. So whether you've been waiting on a job opportunity, you've been waiting on a callback for a resume you put out, or you asked your boss for a promotion, or this is something that you're already building for yourself and you're starting to see the rewards for it, you've invested in something and it's paying off around this time frame. You're getting some good news. For some of you, with that Queen of Swords energy being there, it could pertain to an attorney. It could pertain to an attorney. Like you're getting some good news about something involving legal stuff. Escrow on a house. I don't know. But it feels good. It feels like something that you want. It's something that's going to, because the Six of Wands is you feeling successful. It's you feeling happy about something. It's you feeling like you're winning. And seeing that King of Wands confirms it. So, okay. So to summarize, Leo, there's somebody in your life this week that's missing you, feeling nostalgic about you. You may have pulled back your energy because you had other things going on. All right. And this person's suffering in silence because you guys aren't really like as chatty with each other, but they're trying to control their emotions. They don't like to reveal their emotions, but it looks like they're planning to make contact with you. But around the time you get contact from this person, there's also something else happening in your life that you had a feeling was about to happen, but to have it actually happen is just like a frosting on a cupcake. Okay, it feels good, Leo. It feels good. I'm seeing a paintbrush for someone here. Some of you are painting, and it's like, I don't know. You just look good. So let me get hidden messages from this person or whoever you might be dealing with. It feels like I have a Leo that just feels like they need to like withdraw their energy for a little bit. You're not like being as like out there because you feel like you need to patiently wait for the universe to organize some things, rearrange some things. Hold on. I got that same similar message for Virgo's October reading. So for some of you Leos, something you've been thinking about since Virgo season maybe, or you're connected to a Virgo, or you got Virgo in your chart. You're my obsession, unhealthy attachment, fixated, no peace. Some of you Leos have someone obsessed with you. Thank you. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Thank you, Just Judy. I'm late. I'm a Libra. Today's my birthday. I want to say thank you so much for all your hard work. Happy birthday, Just Judy. Happy birthday. Judy's birthday today. Tell her happy birthday, please. So, Leo. Ooh. Oh, some of you Leos, with this obsession card coming out and that Queen of Swords, some of you guys have someone putting some sort of protection out for you. Or you're protecting yourself from someone that may have been stalking, harassing you, won't leave you alone. That could be a message for some of you. Doesn't feel related to this situation though. Feels separate. Fake apology, manipulative guilt, no real change, gaslight again. Some of you Leos, you might have somebody in your life that repeats a pattern of, hey, I miss you, I want to be in your life again, and then you let them in and you be your loving self, and then some sort of switch up happens and it's back to crap. So a lot of you Leos are breaking that cycle. All right, for those of you in no contact or in limited communication, let's see. I'm still trying to learn how to read apparently. Rewind. I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. You were my best friend and I cherished our friendship above all others. I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you moved on. Who else got that card? I don't remember, but it was someone else today. All right, Leo, I hope that helped. I did do your October monthly. It's in the October playlist. If you haven't checked it out, it's there if you want it. If you want it, no big deal. On to Virgo. Going up, up, up. All right, Virgo. Hi, Virgo. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Hold on. It's like the lighting is really harsh right now. That better? That's better. That's better. I got a new chair and I still can't get comfortable. It might be because of how long I sit in this dang chair. Yeah, I should get a beanbag. Those are comfy. All right, Virgo. What do we have for Virgo this week? Virgo. Page of Cups wanted to help out. You might have a water sign wanting to reach out to you. Wanting to see how you're doing. Virgo. 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my vivacious Virgos. All right, Virgo, your person's feelings for you this week, we have the 9 of Cups. Their intentions with you, the Sun. Aw, that confirms what I just said a second ago. You got someone wanting to reach out to you. They're coming in sweet. I like that. Queen of Wands, strong Leo energy coming through, but also Aries and Sagittarius. And look, these 2 cards both have sunflowers, so I don't know if a sunflower is a reference for you. Virgo's feelings. 6 of Pentacles. You actually want to give to this because Virgos don't give to anything if they don't see it growing or producing results. Virgos have very high standards, as you should. And you're looking at this person like, yeah, I can give to it. No, I can give to it. I'll check it out. What's the overall energy? The 8 of Wands, the Lovers, and the Star, and the Chariot. So Virgo, this week, whether you're meeting this person for the first time, hearing from them for the first time, or you already have something going, this week's looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It looks like you and another person are actively engaging with each other. There's open communication. You both are happy about something. Someone's being very clear. And it looks like it could align to something really successful. All right, so let's break it down. I'm seeing a lot of 7s all of a sudden. 7s and 6s. So I don't know if that means something to you, Virgo. 7s and 6s. Someone here with the 7 of Pentacles and the Chariot being here, someone here needed to have the Chariot revved up but unable to move forward because of logistics. Something surrounding the situation was interfering with someone's schedule, scheduling conflicts, timing. Like for some of you Virgos, around this time frame, you and another person are making either travel plans or plans to meet up and go on a date or something like that, but something is pending while someone looks at their schedule a little bit more clearly because there's some sort of conflict of schedule. You guys are showing up as very busy people, very successful people. All right, clarify this person's feelings for Virgo this week. Why the 9 of Cups? The 9 of Cups as feelings comes in when we're feeling very satisfied with someone. We're feeling content. We're feeling like this could be something that turns out really good for me. 3 of Pentacles. This person wants to work together with you. Page of Pentacles tells me that there's communication coming through where you guys are making plans, arrangements to meet together. Some of you guys may have met at the workplace or met through mutuals or go to the same spots together, like hang out at the same gym, the same Hobby Lobby, I don't know. Three of Pentacles usually just means that, you know, you and this person have like a mutual grounding, like stomping ground. I haven't heard that in a while. So let's clarify your feelings, Virgo. You've got the Six of Pentacles. Aw, thank you. Thank you, 630 Moon Child. I appreciate that. So let's clarify your feelings, Virgo. With the Six of Pentacles being your feelings, you're feeling like this person is matching your energy. And every time they do something, you feel open to do something too. They reach out, you reach out. You know, it feels reciprocal. I have the Four of Swords and I have the Three of Wands. Virgo, I do see you making a cut in something while you give some more time for something to generate more clear results. Like, what I'm kind of getting off of you, Virgo, is that you do intend to give to this person, but it feels like you slow down a little bit just to make certain that everything else is starting to go as planned. It's like you stop being giving of your time, energy, and resources only just to see if what you're already investing is going to lead to the results that you want. Because even though you see someone being proactive with you, you're still wanting to see if it's still something that's going to be worth your time. You know? And that could be why that Seven of Pentacles is there. You're wanting to make certain that this is going to grow with you long term and not just be something that is, you know, giving to you right now. You like to think of the future, Virgo. You're very in the, you know, future with your intentions in life right now. You don't think about tomorrow. You just think about a year from now. Some people are just in the moment. Clarify the Sun as this person's intentions with Virgo. I almost called you Leo. You could be dealing with Leo, as that's Leo's major arcana. Knight of Cups. So Virgo, you've got someone that's clearly romanticizing the situation around this time frame. Remember how we saw the Page of Cups during the pre-shuffle? The Page of Cups is a new emotion. It's in that early baby stage, like a crush, liking someone, you know, your heart starting to open a little bit. The Knight of Cups is allowing those feelings to mature even more and to take action towards those feelings in the hopes that it eventually turns into like the King of Cups or the Queen of Cups. So Virgo, around this time frame, someone's feelings for you are making progress. It's developing in the right direction. They're growing. Someone's feelings for you are growing. But it feels like you kind of pull away just a little bit just to make certain that you can build long term with this person, even if there's mutual attraction, mutual feelings. Because the Virgo I'm tapping into right now is ready for something serious. And you just want to like cut through the BS. It's like I have a Virgo that's like, yeah, the flirty text messages, that's all fine and dandy. The butterflies in my tummy, that's all fine and dandy. I just want to cut through it and make certain I could see myself with this person 10 years from now, 20 years from now. That's kind of what I'm getting off of you, Virgo. Why the Queen of Wands as this person's behavior with Virgo this week? The Strength card, a lot of Leo coming through. So I don't know if you guys met during Leo season, but whoever this person is, Virgo, oh, they want you. They want you. They're really excited about you. You're really showing them a lot of things that they want to see in a person that they would like to pursue, okay? That still doesn't change that you feel like you need to like make certain that you're not jumping the gun on anything. But you both are coming in with this mutual energy right here. I like it. Virgo, it's been a long time since I've had this type of read for you, but it feels like this could be the beginning of a stable relationship for you. Clarify that Lovers card, the Star and the Eight of Wands, please. The Emperor and the Knight of Wands. Now, the Emperor, that's someone that brings the stability, that brings the discipline, that brings the structure and the foundation. The Knight of Wands is all about sex, passion, flirty behavior. So it feels like you and another person are coming in actively pursuing with that Knight energy, and it's the Emperor that's like, all right, we need to like stabilize this now if this is going to be taken seriously. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting. It feels like someone's pursuing with intention around this time frame. They're not wanting to waste their time. Someone's wanting to see results. All right, clarify the Seven of Pentacles and the Chariot. Page of Swords and the Hierophant and Temperance. Yeah, Virgo, it feels like you and another person are actively developing the relationship into something committal. Yeah, it's a very direct reading. You guys like each other. You guys are mature people. You both are taking this seriously. You both are not racing to anything too quickly. You both are wanting to make certain that you're compatible with that Temperance card. And it feels like someone's taking the necessary action to see this grow. Yeah, this is a good read. So Virgo, that one was a little bit straight to the point, so it's not like a drawn out message. So I'm going to get to the people who are in limited to no communication with someone right now, because this one looked like you guys already have it all figured out. You don't need me, pretty much. It's just saying you don't need me. Now for the Virgos who are in limited to no communication, now let's see what's going on. Blocked AF, ghosted, shut out, silent treatment. For some of you Virgos, you gave someone a silent treatment. You're like, they're not worth my time. Done. And someone's waiting on your text. The tea is cold now. No more drama. Over it. Past expired. Yeah. Some of you Virgos are just like, nope. My tea gone cold, and I know why. The song Dido just popped up in my head when I said that. My tea gone cold, I'm wondering why I gotta bet it all. All right, this wasn't love, fantasy crash, truth exposed, done hoping. So for the Virgos who are in no contact or limited communication with someone, you're done hoping. You're done hoping, but you feel like there's something better around the corner, and you're just being patient that everything else is gonna work out in your favor. You're not choosing to participate in any BS or any back and forth crap. So let's get more from your person's hidden feelings. Now for zodiac signs that came through this reading, Virgo, for the ones that are resonating with this relationship that looks like it's growing, you could be dealing with a Taurus. I got strong Leo here. I have Aquarius, I have Aries, I have Gemini, and Cancerian energy. But it could be anybody. Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. I still feel connected to you, but I waited too long to reach out. Is it too late for us? It hurts to see online that you moved on with your life. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. All right, Virgo, hope that helps. If you resonate with that first message, kudos. That sounds pretty solid. All right, on to Libra. No, I already did Libra. Scorpio's next. Libra, if you're watching, I did your reading first because it's your birthday season. So it's probably like at the 2-minute timestamp. On to Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. All right, let's take a look at your love life. All right, what do we have for Scorpio this week? Who is Scorpio connecting to? By the way, Scorpio, I have your October monthly uploading. It should be ready tomorrow morning. I'm just waiting for the captions to update. Two more shuffles for Scorpio. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my Scorpionators. All right, Scorpio, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 7 of Cups. Their intentions with you, we have the King of Wands. Their behavior and actions towards you this week, the Ace of Wands. Your feelings for this person, the 3 of Cups. And the overall energy for the two of you this week, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Empress, and the Hermit. Oh, wow. You've got someone coming in with like this unexpected, how can I explain that? I don't know. It just feels like someone's switching something up with you. Like coming in very, I don't know. It doesn't feel bad. It feels good. But it's like someone's coming to you really fun and wanting to just lighten up the mood and just be playful and like just enjoy your company maybe. Right now, they're feeling confused about the status of your relationship, and they're trying to look over their options in regards to what they should do now in order to keep following the direction of this relationship. With your feelings being the Three of Cups, you could be saying that you are actively dating this person, but you're not yet in a stable relationship. I don't know. The Queen of Pentacles usually shows me someone in a relationship. All right, so let's break it down. Let's put that there. I'm going to start with your person's feelings for you this week, Scorpio. We have the Seven of Cups. Scorpio, I'm going to say something, only take if it resonates. Please don't force it. It feels like to me that this person was considering walking away from this relationship with you. But it looks like they're deciding to look over different options to see if they can like map out a different path for the two of you. I don't know if there's something external going on in this person's life where they felt like they had no choice but to turn their back on this and figure something else out. But it feels like they don't want to do that anymore. They've changed their mind. I don't know if they're trying to avoid letting you know that they had these doubts. So you may have noticed that this person was acting a bit quiet for a little bit. And all of a sudden they're like coming in hot and heavy, coming in very like optimistic, playful. Like you're going to notice a change up. You're going to notice a change up, Scorpio. It's kind of what it feels like. Like you may have noticed like a high and low. Like at the beginning, it was like you guys couldn't get enough of each other. And then all of a sudden it just dipped to where talking to this person was like pulling teeth, or they just didn't seem enthused. But all of a sudden now they're like coming in very like motivated again. It's like this person lost their motivation for the relationship and was considering walking away, but something changed their mind. They looked over their options a little bit more closely and decided, okay, I don't have to walk away from the situation, so I'm going to revisit it. So let's clarify your feelings, because you got the Three of Cups. That could be talking about you feeling like you guys are reconnecting. Why the Three of Cups? You may not even be aware of what was going on. The Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. And then I see the Tower right underneath that. For some of you Scorpios, you may have already had some sort of tower with this person, so you are aware of what that was, and it might have been a mutual decision for you both to turn your back on something. But it looks like you're putting effort into this relationship around this time frame, Scorpio, because of a change in perspective, perhaps. Like someone's looking at something from a different angle, a different viewpoint, and seeing that the relationship doesn't have to end, but what was interfering needs to be looked at closely. Clarify the King of Wands for this person's intentions with Scorpio. The Magician and the Four of Cups. Yeah, Scorpio, it feels like at one point your person felt like giving to this was very hopeless. They felt so like, you know, depressed, confused, emotionally fatigued. This is like someone that's like, I don't know if I can even do this. But the Magician is coming in with more tools available. So I don't know if you guys were having trouble in your relationship where you guys were not getting along or weren't seeing eye to eye, and this person started to get pessimistic about the relationship and think this is not going to work. I feel like me and Scorpio can't see things similar. I'm just going to walk away. But then out of nowhere, this person might be getting a wave of different tools to use to see if they can try that out and see if it brings you guys closer. And if not, then make a decision to just walk away. Kind of reminds me of like a married couple choosing to talk to a therapist, you know, or a counselor. Okay, but if you guys weren't married, it just feels like there was something interfering with you guys having growth, and this person pretty much got sick and tired of it, but something might be giving someone a wave of inspiration. So let's clarify this Ace of Wands. Why the Ace of Wands for this person's behavior with Scorpio? The Seven of Pentacles. Yep. And then I see the Three of Swords right underneath that with the Page of Wands. Yeah, Scorpio, it does scream that this person felt like their only option was to just walk away from this, but something is switching up and giving them more to work with, and it's allowing them to want to invest in this more. I feel like you're aware of what this is. For some of you, there could have been third parties involved. Now, it doesn't have to be everyone bumping uglies with everybody for it to be considered a third party. Third party could be someone's overbearing boss is taking up someone's time. Third party could be children. You know, someone's a single dad, single mom. Third party could be long distance is a factor, and the distance between the two of you is the third party. You know, it doesn't have to be other people, but it could be. Take that however it resonates. So let's clarify the overall energy. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands. The Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Swords, yeah. So Scorpio, the overall energy for the both of you does feel like there was a lot of pressure. Someone's feeling like there was a lot of pressure to just say, forget it, this isn't going to work out, until a wave of insight and clarity came through for someone to feel like they can think positive again and ground the situation. Something like that. Something like that. Like someone thought that they had no other answers any other way than just to like give up. Tell me more about what this interference was. What was in the way of Scorpio and this person, please? Please give me more. The Three of Swords came back out. Third party. Strength card in reverse. Strength card in reverse is a lack of confidence, lack of strength that something is going to improve itself. Again, it doesn't have to be a romantic third party. It's just it's saying that something kept on coming in as a blockage to the both of you, and someone didn't have the strength to just continue with the relationship. But it feels like with that Magician being here and that Knight of Swords, the Magician comes in to let you know you got options. You just got to look at them closer. And that's what that Seven of Cups is. Psst, psst, psst. Well, it works on my cats. King of Swords, Knight of Swords. Okay, so Scorpio, around this time frame, you and another person may be connecting some ideas together and trying to see if this is a sign that things should move forward or if that's false hope. Someone is hoping that it's not false hope, and I feel like it's this person. They're really trying to come in with a lot of positivity in their approach. But I do feel like this is this person's last attempt to like see if this could work, because they are on the brink of just saying to heck with it. This is just too draining. It shouldn't be this difficult. Tell me more about how Scorpio is feeling. The Page of Wands and Justice. You just want to follow your truth. You just want to follow where you feel like you're honoring your authentic self. Wanting to just be where you feel like you're meant to be. But I do feel like I have a Scorpio here that's really ready to like have some fun and not stress any longer about things. You're tired of stressing. You're tired of the pressure. Because I do feel like I have a Scorpio that feels like late at night is when the thoughts start to overwhelm you and starts to get you really down. But But I feel like a lot of you Scorpios, you're being guided to just let something go if it's doing a lot of damage on your mental health. Whether it includes this person or there's something else going on, they want you to focus on your mental health. Your health is top priority here. All right, let's get the hidden messages. Toxic ties, addiction, karma, emotional chain. Someone here, whether you or this person, Scorpio, is feeling like something has been a very draining experience, a very toxic cycle that's hard to walk away from, especially if there's a lot of emotional attachment attached to the situation, a lot of memories. The tea is cold now. No more drama. Over it. Past expired. So for some of you Scorpios, whether this is you or this person, someone is like, this is the final straw. If this doesn't improve, I'm done. I'm done. I'm getting that strongly from somebody. You never showed up. Absent effort, emotionally unavailable, done trying. All right, for the no contact limited communication group, what's going on? Letting you down was the worst decision I made. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. I'm so sorry. Yeah, for some of you Scorpios, someone may be realizing, you know, there's something deeper about the two of you going on, but is it coming in a little too late? Because for some of you, the roles could be reversed. You could be the one that's feeling this emotional hangover with the whole situation and just wanting to say, F it, I'm walking away. But something keeps on inspiring you to try. And I feel like this could be your last attempt, Scorpio. Could be connecting with a Virgo. I have Leo here. I have Aquarius. I have Libra. Did I just drop that card? Yeah, I did. But it could be any zodiac sign. All right. So I hope that helps, Scorpio. I'll be posting your October monthly tomorrow morning, so Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, enjoy the rest of your weekend. On to Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, what up? What is going on? Let's see what's going on with you this week. Oh, I get it, Leah. Hi, Annie. Hi, Enos. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? 2 more shuffles? 1 and 2. Let's rock this in deck for my awesome Saggies. All right, Sagittarius, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Queen of Cups. Their intentions towards you, the Page of Wands. Their behavior and actions, the Ten of Swords. Your feelings for this person, the World. And the overall energy for you is the Fool. Wow, you got the World card as your feelings and you got the Fool as the overall energy. You just completed a major cycle. Karmic cycle is what it kind of feels like. This reading kind of matches what I got for you for your October monthly. It'll be posted tomorrow, but this is kind of similar. So let's step into your person's feelings for you. We've got the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups, as this person's feelings for you, tells me that they care about you. They feel like you've got a big heart, that you're, you know, someone sensitive. You're nurturing. Why the Queen of Cups for how this person feels about Sagittarius? The Knight of Cups. They have a lot of romantic love for you, but they may feel like they messed something up and they don't know how to fix it. They feel like even if they were to reach out or reach out their hand to you, you would ignore it. You would ignore it. Because I am seeing someone trying to reach out their hand to you and they just feel like you're just going to leave them hanging. With their feelings for you, Sagittarius, being the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups, that's telling me that they feel a lot of love for you and they want to pursue it. However, with the Four of Cups being right underneath that, they're feeling like you're rejecting their love right now. And when I look at your feelings, you're coming in with the World card, perhaps indicating that you're done. You're done trying, you're done with something. And with the Fool being the overall energy, you're ready for new beginnings. You're ready to meet new people. You're ready to explore different options, Seven of Cups. So let's clarify your feelings a bit more. Because you got this person reaching out to you around this time frame, but they're not so certain that you're going to respond. Clarify Sagittarius' feelings for this person. Why the World card? Temperance, major for Sagittarius. And then I got the Strength card, major for Leo. And I got the Ace of Cups, water energy, and the Ace of Pentacles and the Star. Oh my goodness, this is really on point with what I already got for you. Sagittarius, this is big. I like it for you. Not so sure how it plays with this person, but for you in general, you're doing what you need to do to really set yourself up nicely here. With Temperance being your clarified feelings, you're not rushing anything. You're not jumping the gun. You're not doing nothing. You're working on you this weekend. You're doing whatever relaxes you and gets you feeling grounded, because that's when you make the best decisions for yourself. Not when you're, feeling emotionally charged up. You make the best decisions when you're calm, cool, and collected with that Temperance card. 1 foot in the 3D, 1 foot in the 5D. Nice and balanced. Because it looks like you're being prepared for something. Looks like you're being prepared for something very beautiful. You've got something working out in your favor. And it feels like because you understood a lesson that you were being taught by the universe. For this person, though, they might end up walking away more hurt than you. But let's take a look, because their intentions is to reach out to you this week. They're coming towards you with some playfulness. The Moon, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune talks about big changes. The Wheel of Fortune talks about the wheel spinning in your favor, Sagittarius, and it's your planet ruler. The Jupiter rules over the Wheel of Fortune card, which is your planet ruler, and it came out with the Moon. Don't we have like a full moon coming through? Don't we have a full moon right now? I've lost track of the transits. I haven't been paying attention, so I'm the last person you want to ask about the moon, but I think we have like a full moon this week. Someone's just trying to follow their emotions here. Someone is just trying to do what they feel like is the right thing to do. But with that Wheel of Fortune being there, Sagittarius, there could be some sort of lesson that has been learned, and it's up to you to do what you want to do with that lesson, that info. Do you want to apply it to this relationship, or do you want to apply it to a new relationship somewhere else? It's totally up to you. But this person is coming towards you, wanting to talk to you, but there's a part of them that does have the awareness to know that there could be a chance that you might ignore their message or their phone call or decline their invite. So let's clarify that Ten of Swords. The Sun and the Five of Wands in reverse. This person's hoping that any drama that was going down is gone and that there could be new beginnings, joy, happy times. And the Sun and the Moon balance each other out. They're hoping that offering some clarity might make up for any deception. Now, that's not this person's way of saying that they're taking all accountability for what's going on with the relationship. It takes two to not be working together, but they want to own up for something on their end in order to hope that that could change things. Yeah, it feels like they're trading. They're giving you truth to exchange for a past deception. Kind of like, oh, Sagittarius, to make up for that past deception I did, here's a truth. Can we call it even? It's like this person is trying to like figure out how to like take control back in the situation with the Emperor and bring back the stability to the relationship. And you're over here with this Fool, Seven of Cups energy thinking, all right, where am I going next? I have so many choices available to me. Which direction do I want to go? Do. It's like you're not putting a lot of, you're not attached to something with this person. You feel like you got some flexibility here. The Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Four of Swords and the Judgment and the Hierophant. Oh my goodness, Sagittarius. You're going to do what's best for yourself, that's for sure. And it's going to get you closer and closer to that type of relationship that you deserve. And I do have the Ace of Cups right here. For some of you, Sagittarians, you may feel like this person's attempt to pursue the truth with you, to come towards you, might be a little bit too late. But you're not angry, though. Whoever you are, Sagittarius, you're not angry. You're not bitter. You're like, oh, maybe 6 months ago that would have helped the situation. But the me today is just not wanting to invest in that anymore. Thank you, though. I choose me. That's for a lot of you Sagittarians. But for others, you might give this person another chance. It's going to be different for many of you. Let me pull from these. Dreaming of you, nostalgia, fantasy, wishful thinking. Stalking their socials, watching, lurking, secretly obsessed. Soul come back online. Energy return, alignment, spiritual reset. For some of you Sagittarians, you and someone needed a reset. You needed a reset. You both needed to go in your corner, them go in their corner for a couple of days to really gain a different perspective of what you both actually want to achieve here, so that way nobody's wasting anybody's time. And during that period of, alignment, someone is really seeing what they've got in front of them, but another person is now seeing what they need to protect. So it feels like Sagittarius, their time alone made them realize they have stronger feelings for you. Your time alone made you realize that this may not be good for you. Because something feels like there's too much pull and push. Like something keeps on creating some sort of whiplash. Let me get another card on that. I never met enough, unseen, unchosen, rejected. You always come back. False hope, door left open, familiar pain. All right, so for some of you Sagittarians, with that Wheel of Fortune being there, you may feel like you've been part of a repeated cycle in your love life, and this is where you're going to let it stop. You're gonna stop that cycle. You're going to break it. It's yours. It's yours to break. And that came in your October monthly. It feels like I have a Sagittarius that has a lot of peace in their heart for what's going on right now. And yeah, I'm sorry, Crosswatcher. It looks like Sagittarius may be closing the door on this. Let me get another card, but I'm going to use a different tarot deck. It's like I have a Sagittarius that's like, I deserve better than this. This is just, I went through too much for them to finally see my perspective, and I feel like that took too long. It's like I have a Sagittarius that's like, I was patient with this person. I really was. I was patient for them to see what our relationship was about, what they were doing, what I needed to do. Seven of Swords, you don't trust it anymore. Some of you Sagittarians, you don't trust it anymore. Even if this person's coming to you with a lot of deep love for you and all the promises in the world for a happy relationship, you're looking at the pattern. You're like coming in with pattern recognition, Sagittarius, where you're hearing them say all the great things and wanting to make the right changes, but you may feel like the pattern has been repeated too much for you to want to trust it again. Anything else? Four of Cups. So Sagittarius, you got someone that's trying to re-engage with you around this time frame. And even though they're coming in with good intentions and coming in with their heart open, and you care about them too, it feels like even though that is coming through, you're still going to reject it because you feel like it may have just been a little bit too late. And you may feel like it was a part of a karmic cycle that you've got to close. See, that way you can see forward movement in your life. Don't force it though. If you're watching this thinking, no, Baddison, I want to work this out with this person, then that's not you, okay? So for zodiac signs that came through, I have Pisces, I have Leo, I have Sagittarius here, I have Taurus, Aquarius. Did I say Scorpio? If not, Scorpio. Those are the main ones that came through. Oh, and Aries. But Sagittarius, you got a lot of good things happening for you. That's what you're picking up on. And you want to make space for all those good things. It's like you feel like you're manifesting the right person in your life where you don't have to like go through a lot of hardships for it to become good. You're manifesting a relationship that starts off good and just gets better over time. All right, Capricorn. Hey, sea goats, what up? Come on, glare, stop it. Here we go. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on with you guys. Man, I got a lot of cat hair on my ring light. I've got to clean that. Inside thoughts coming out. Shut up. All right, what do we have for Capricorn this week? What do we have for Capricorn this week? What do we have for Capricorn this week? Who are they dealing with? What's their situation looking like? Aw, thank you, MJ. Amazing, insightful Sagittarius reading. Baddison, love and light. Thank you so much, MJ. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You're a doll. What do we have for Capricorn? What do we have for Capricorn? 2 more shuffles for Capricorn. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful sea goats. All right, Cappy, your person's feelings for you this week. We have Temperance, major for Sagittarius. Their intentions with you this week, the Ace of Swords. Their behavior and actions towards this, the Moon, Pisces, major arcana. Your feelings for this person this week, the Emperor, major for Aries. Wow, 3 majors out of 4 cards so far. Okay. And the overall energy this week, we have the 4 of Cups, influenced by the 3 of Cups and the Hermit. Capricorn, it looks like someone's wanting to talk to you about something and they don't know how to approach this topic with you. They're trying to like not rush. They're just trying to make certain that they have what they need to say without having to scramble while face to face with you. But it feels like someone is feeling very disappointed about something and they're hoping that you will see their perspective so that way you guys can work it out together. For some of you, this is someone that you're already in a stable relationship with and they just want to work through some sort of relationship issue. Or if not, this is someone that's seeing a problem becoming bigger over time if they don't nip it in the bud right now. But it's feeling like an external problem, not an internal problem. Like it's not a problem between the 2 of you, it's outside of the 2 of you. Didn't I get that last week? Let me just clarify. Okay. Temperance is this person's feelings. They feel like you are very calming. You are someone that they enjoy being around. They feel like you guys have a really good rapport together. Why Temperance? For how this person, 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands, and the Sun. Even though they feel like you guys have really good rapport together, something is eating away at them mentally. Something is just leaving them feeling limited on what they can achieve with some sort of area of your relationship. But they are gaining clarity on how to approach this to where it can become more stable again. And then I see the Queen of Wands, strong fire energy for this person. Could be a Leo or a Sagittarius, Aries. This is someone that's really trying to protect what you guys have together and not let it become worse or something to lead to a place of drama. It's like Capricorn, this person is noticing where you guys might not be agreeing on something, even though there's no fighting or anything like that. It's like they can foresee it turning into a difficult situation and they're trying to stop it before it gets out of hand. But they might feel limited on how to approach you with this, so they may be keeping some things to themselves. They're trying to protect you guys' situation here. This is someone that does not want to lose you in their life. Let me clarify your feelings. You got the Emperor. Let's take a look at that. Why is the Emperor how Capricorn feels? Repeated 4s and 8s. I just noticed that. Yeah, repeated 4s and 8s. That might mean something to you. The 4th house is ruled by Cancer, home and family. The number 8 talks about changes. It talks about manifestations. It's the infinity symbol turned sideways. The Tower breaks down to 4 4s. The Ace of Cups. In order for this person to have your relationship really like blossom, something needs to be dismantled first. And that's what they want to talk to you about. Because they want a future with you, 10 of Pentacles, but they may feel like there's something in the way. Like, I don't know if they feel like they can't seem to communicate effectively with you and they want to talk about that, or you guys have a difference in opinion in something. It feels like there's other people involved with that 3 of Cups. Clarify that 3 of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles and the Fool and Justice. Capricorn, it feels like this person is telling me that something came up for them in regards to a plan that you guys have and they have to follow along with it and they don't know how to tell you about it. Like if you guys made plans for like this weekend, something else may have came up and they want to let you know and they don't want it to upset you. But that's not the message I got originally. Now I'm getting 2 different things going on. Hold on, your person's starting to pull me in a different direction. Slow down. Hold on, clarify that Ace of Swords, because the Ace of Swords is this person telling you the truth about something. This is someone like getting ready to open up the lines of communication with things that they've been keeping to themselves, whether because they didn't know how you would respond to it or they wanted to make certain that they were explaining themselves correctly. Why the Ace of Swords? The Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So this is someone reiterating the fact that they want you in their life, okay? There could be something about money right here or a child or immaturity for somebody. Something's got them stressing late at night about something though, and they're sick of stressing about it. Clarify the Moon. The Empress and Judgment. So you came in with the Emperor and now they're showing up as the Empress. So I don't know if you guys had talks about marriage with each other or there's other commitments involved, other people involved who are also committed. Like this feels like a group thing. Yeah, Capricorn, whoever this person is, it feels like there's like a group of people around you and this person. It's like something stable, something with structure, but there's some sort of pink elephant. The 6 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. Capricorn, it feels like someone's going back and forth on whether or not what they have to tell you might kind of impact the history that you guys have created together. This person's scared about some sort of reaction from you, but not like scared as to say that they're worried about you like throwing plates and shit at them. No, they respect your opinion. They respect how you feel about them. And this is someone that's like taken on a lot of emotional pressure to keep something to themselves in order to maintain the peace, but it looks like they're getting ready to speak up. It feels like a very quiet, calm person who's getting fed up about something. But it doesn't feel like it's the two of you. But they're fed up with something that they feel like would irritate the two of you. Tell me more about how this person feels. The Knight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is something not in divine timing. Like there's an opportunity that's not in divine timing yet. So maybe the timing to talk is not right, and they're waiting for the right timing. But it feels like someone's needing to reject something that was accepted. Like someone's giving something back. Whether giving back a promise, giving back something tangible, giving back, like going against a plan that was made until something is sorted out. I'm hearing an airplane. So I don't know if there was like airplane trip arranged and that's being canceled. Like someone was going to fly to see you, Capricorn, or you were going to fly to see this person and that was someone's planning to cancel it. Or you and this person were going to go somewhere and this person's canceling it. Clarify Capricorn's feelings. The World card in reverse and the Four of Swords in the upright and the Lovers. Yeah, Capricorn, it feels like you and another person do have unfinished business in some area, and they're showing me that this week is not the week to finish it. Like there's something that needs more time. It's like this person's trying to sort out the best way to approach you with the least amount of drama because they want you in their life. Yeah, this feels like you guys are married, and this person's feeling like something about your marriage is stressing them out, and they don't know how to approach you because they don't want it to start a fight, because they want it peaceful, but they also don't want to ignore it too long. And if you're not married to each other, maybe you guys were talking about getting married and they're suggesting that you guys put the engagement on hold until you guys figured out some things that may be coming in, interfering with your relationship. Oh, that could be why the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Someone may have said yes to a marriage and now is saying, hey, I said yes, but I think we should wait. But I still want a future with you, but I feel like we should wait. That could be what I'm getting too. I need to leave that alone. I hope that made sense, Capricorn. It doesn't feel like this is something that's going to break the two of you, but it is something that's really weighing on your person strongly. They're nervous to approach you with this, but I feel like it's going to be okay. I just feel like this person does not like drama in their life at all. Never really over. Lingering energy, soul tie, no closure. For some of you Capricorns, something may have recently went down that left you both feeling like there's something lingering in the air, like some things that are still needing to be said and talked about, resolved, things like that, in order for you guys' relationship to move forward. Back and forth, emotional yo-yo, on and off, confusion. Yeah, for some of you Capricorns, you and this person may feel like something has been very on and off for some time now, has been like back and forth, and it's straining, it's stressing someone out. So someone may be requesting maybe a break, just a temporary break to figure things out, and they don't know how to approach this with you or you them. You deserve better. Self-worth, realization, empowerment. You deleted me. Cut off, digital closure, cold exit. For some of you Capricorns, someone may have took an Irish exit and just went quiet, walked out, saw themselves out, and never to return. That doesn't feel like the reading I picked up on today. That feels separate from the Capricorns who may have resonated with this reading. So for those of you in no contact to limited communication, let's get their hidden feelings. But for zodiac signs that came through, I have Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Aries again, Pisces, Sagittarius is here, Libra. It could be anybody though. No one ever loved me again the way that you did. I never appreciated you until you were gone. Your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. I'm haunted by us. I didn't follow my heart, and now I don't know how to let you go. All right, Capricorn, I hope that helps. On to Aquarius. Hello, it's not Christmas time. All right, Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for spending your Sunday with me. Am I about to lose everything on my table? It started shaking. All right, Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius, please? The Hierophant wanted to hop out. Some of you Aquarians may be already married to your person, already in an established relationship. That could also talk about counseling. Aquarius, please. What do we have for Aquarius? Two more shuffles? One, two. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome aqua babies. All right, Aquarius, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Queen of Wands. Could be a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. Their intentions towards this, we have the King of Pentacles. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Their behavior and actions, we have the Ten of Swords. Quite similar to what I had for Sagittarius' reading. Your feelings for this person, the Page of Cups. And the overall energy for you guys' connection this week, the Six of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Oh, okay. So Aquarius, you and another person are taking a moment to step back and look over you guys' relationship. There's some nostalgia going on here. There's some reminiscing. There's just opening up the photo album and looking at photos, metaphorically speaking, while you both try to figure out if this is meant to go forward. You got somebody this week, Aquarius, that really has a lot of passion for you. They find you very attractive. They find you very entertaining. They find you someone that brings a lot of light to their life, a lot of life to their life, and they're intending to stabilize this relationship the best way they know how. However, they may be feeling like they're already losing you and you're not really open to that. Looking at your feelings, you may feel like this person's got some growing to do. Because this person's feeling like you're the Queen of Wands and you're feeling they are the Page of Cups. That's two different emotional maturities. All right, so let's start with this person's feelings. They got the Queen of Wands. Why the Queen of Wands for this person's feelings for Aquarius? The Five of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. They want to give something to you, but they may feel like they may have missed their milestone. They may have missed their mark. They're sad about something, Aquarius. They feel like they disappointed you. They feel a lot of regret about something that happened between the two of you. Clarify Aquarius' feelings. Why the Page of Cups? The Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Devil in the upright. Even though you have feelings for this person, Aquarius, you may feel like they've got some growing to do based off of what you've experienced with this person. The Devil talks about toxic ties. The Devil talks about repeated patterns, codependency, manipulation, things like that. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse talks about something that's not growing. It's just, it's like a hollow chocolate bar, you know. It looks, you open up and it's all hollow. It's like the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is a seed that you plant, but there's nothing inside that seed, so nothing grows. So Aquarius, you may feel like you like this person, you care about them, but you may feel like they've got a lot of growing to do, a lot of maturing to do, because you feel like you've been stuck in a pattern where it's been on, off. Like something's exhausting you. But because you guys have feelings for each other and memories with each other, you're not quite ready to just cut them out just yet, but you're getting close to it. And dang, Aquarius. Clarify that King of Pentacles. The Lover's card, Gemini energy, and the Eight of Swords, and the Sun. This is someone that wants this to work out between the two of you, but they may feel like their hands are tied. They may feel like they are limited in options. It's like, I can only do so much. Aquarius has to like match what I'm doing here in order for this to work. You know? Clarify that Six of Cups, Ace of Swords. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in the upright, and the King of Swords. Aquarius, it feels like you're finally letting something go. Whether letting go of fear, letting go of control, letting go of something that was keeping you attached to something that you felt was not bringing you joy. Whatever this is that you let go of, you replaced it with something good. You replaced it with something good. Why does it feel like this is something you still work out with this person, though? I'm not getting done off of this. I'm getting that you're done with something, Aquarius, but I'm not getting that you're done with this person. But you are happy to see that what stance you're taking is doing a good number on this person to know that you're not playing around. All right, let's clarify the Ten of Swords. Now, the roles could be reversed, Crosswatcher. Ah, dang it, I almost caught it. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Three of Pentacles. Someone may depend on someone financially, or someone works together with somebody. That's the first time I noticed that cat doing that in this picture. I'm looking at this cute little cat and he's got his tummy exposed. That could be saying that someone's preparing to be more vulnerable this week in order to get something to work out. Because cats only show their tummies when they're wanting to let the other person know, I feel safe with you. I'm going to be vulnerable with you. I don't know if it's like a last attempt to show you that they hear you. It looks, Aquarius, it looks like there's someone coming through this reading wanting you to see how at rock bottom that they are about something and how far they're willing to go to like show you they're sorry about something. Five of Cups over there. It looks like someone's trying to show you their vulnerable side around this time frame to let you know, I hear you, I'm sorry. This is all of me now. Nothing hidden, everything exposed. Tell me more about that Five of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. For those of you who live together, they might be scared that you're going to have them leave the home that you share. For others, if you're married, they might be scared that you're going to talk about a divorce. Someone's really sad that they may have lost everything. And they've reached some sort of rock bottom moment where they're trying all they can to work something out. What does Aquarius want? Let me ask that. What does Aquarius want? You know what? Let me use a different tarot deck. Hold on for a second. What does Aquarius want? What does Aquarius want to see happen with this situation, with this person? Five of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. Yeah, Aquarius, you're not accepting that something could change overnight. You feel like someone hasn't had enough time to gain a different perspective, and you may feel like someone's being performative. Like you feel like someone's pretending to be like, all right, I see things clearly now. I know the error of my ways. Let's work together. I miss you. You may feel like it doesn't happen that quickly. That you need to see like consistent evidence of growth and maturity, with that Page of Cups being how you feel about this person. You're just seeing it in a more clear way with that King of Swords. Tell me more about Aquarius's feelings for this person and what Aquarius wants to see happen with this person. Six of Cups, Seven of Swords. You may want them to own up to some deception from the past. Like you may feel like something was never talked about, something got buried. And you want to find out the truth before you can even move something to a new level. Yeah, Aquarius, I feel like the only way you'd be open to moving forward with this person is if they give you everything that you feel like they've been hiding. All the information, everything. Like any suspicion that you had from the past, you want that cleared up before you're willing to like see this person's perspective and continue growing the relationship, is what you're telling me about that. You're not playing around, Aquarius. You're not playing around at all. Yeah, you're not playing. You're like, I need more than just, hey, I miss you, I'm sorry, let's work on this. It's like, I have an Aquarius that's like, no, I need more. This is my life. I need more. Unsent messages, what was never said, holding back, drafted, erased. It feels like there's a lot of deleted messages that are happening between you and another person, Aquarius. It's like you both are typing up messages to each other and deleting them. Love bombing, intense start, sudden withdrawal, confusion. For some of you Aquarians, you may feel like something came in really exciting, really amazing, a lot of love, a lot of intensity, and now you feel like you're just getting like 50% of what you originally started with, or for some of you, 25%, and it's leaving you feeling like you got played, and you're just trying to make certain that there's still something there between the two of you. Burn the bridge, final goodbye, unrepairable, no way back. Yeah, some of you Aquarians, you're like, nope, no way, Jose, no mas. I'm done. All right, for those of you in no contact, let's get the hidden message. I kept up a facade to the world, but you always saw past that into my soul. Yeah, Aquarius, you're really seeing something clearly right now. You're not missing a beat. Our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. My spirit is always with you. Can you still feel me? Do you still love me too? So Aquarius, I feel like you got someone this week that's like, come on, pick up the phone, Aquarius. Let's talk. Let's work this out. And you're over here like, no, I need more than that. So it could definitely change next week. That's what I got for you for this week, Aquarius. But definitely take it however it resonates. Don't force it. All right? I hope that helps, Aquarius. I love you. On to Pisces. All right, my water fishies are up. glare. Where is that coming from? Hi, Pisces. Hold on. Getting comfy. This chair. Oh, my goodness. I finally found a really comfy chair, and it's still... I think I'm just sitting in these chairs too long. Okay. Cat hair. Cat hair. All right. Pisces. Let's see what's going on with you guys this week. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces this week? Eight of Pentacles wanted to hop out. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces, please? Thank you, everyone, for spending your Sunday with me. I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys are doing amazing. The Sun hopped out. Leo energy. 2 more shuffles for Pisces. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my water fishies. All right, Pisces, your person's feelings for you this week. We had the 3 of Pentacles. Their intentions, we have the Death card, major for Scorpio. Their behavior this week towards you, the King of Wands, Leo energy. Your feelings for this person, the 7 of Pentacles. And the overall energy, the Star, Aquarius energy. The Magician right underneath that, 9 of Cups, the High Priestess, the Strength card. I like it. Something is changing, and it feels like it's changing for the better. You're building something with somebody this week, and someone's happy about it. Someone's happy that you're giving them, like, hold on. I'm going to hold that thought. Let's dive a little bit deeper. All right, let's take a look at their feelings for you. Why the 3 of Pentacles? The 3 of Pentacles as feelings comes in when we feel supported by someone. When we feel like we're working together with someone as a team. It feels good, drama-free sort of thing. 3 of Wands. And the Fool, Aries energy. Pisces, you've got somebody showing up in this reading today feeling like you and them are onto some sort of bigger plan, like a different destination here. I'm getting a lot of exciting energy off of them. Like something's changed between the 2 of you, but in a good way. The Death card as intentions, it doesn't have to talk about intending to see something end now, especially when the surrounding energy shows me planning being made for the 2 of you. The Death card in this situation kind of looks like intending to see transformation, intending to see, you know, something go through a process of growth. No one wants to stay in a stuck situation. And with you having the 7 of Pentacles, this is you investing in that change. Clarify that 7 of Pentacles. The Hierophant and the Ace of Cups. Yep. Pisces, it's looking like you and another person are on the same page when it comes to your views, your beliefs with that Hierophant, what you want to achieve in the relationship, what type of relationship you're in alignment with. You both are coming in very traditional with how you view your relationships. Like, I'm getting that you guys are on the same page here. And then I see the page of, rewind, the Queen of Cups. That's you. Clarify that Death card. The 7 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. Someone's losing the attitude. I don't know who's saying that, though. I don't know if that's you, Pisces, or your person, but someone's like, I'll lose the attitude, but it feels very funny. It doesn't feel... It's like someone's being sassy. All right, I'll lose the attitude. That's all I'm getting off of that. So I don't know if someone was being a little bit of a turd this last couple of days, and they're like, I'll lose the attitude. I just don't know if it's you or this person, but it looks like it's for the better. What kind of message is that? Whatever. It's going to resonate who it needs to resonate for. All right, so let's clarify the King of Wands as their behavior towards you. The King of Wands as their behavior towards you shows me someone pointing to a map. So it's like this person has a plan. They have an idea of where to take this relationship. For some of you, you guys are planning a trip, planning to go somewhere. Okay? It's just, it feels really good. It feels good. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, clarifying the King of Wands as behavior, tells me that you've got someone very mature coming in. You're coming in with this Queen of Cups, and they're coming in with double King energy. Now, that has nothing to do with gender. You can be a dude and show up as the Queen of Cups. But it's showing up as they're stepping into the masculine role in the situation. You're stepping into the feminine, and together that creates balance. And then you guys can switch from time to time depending on, you know, things like that. Like there's times where I step into the masculine energy because I'm better at taking action towards something. And then I switch back into the feminine role because I'm better at nurturing certain things rather than action towards it. You know, we all do that. So it's showing me this person's coming in with this King energy. You're coming in with that Queen energy. And it's creating a nice balance for the two of you's relationship. You're showing up as a very nurturing type of person, Pisces, and they're coming in as the go-getter type. Like they're the planner, you're the nurturer. Something like that. They make the date plans and you bring in your beautiful self. I don't know. It's just, it feels like you guys have your roles already mapped out with how you want to show up for each other for this relationship to be successful. And it looks like it's working. But I am getting that someone is ditching some sort of attitude that they had originally. Someone was being moody. I mean, I do have the Moon card. Someone could have been acting a bit moody the last couple of days and someone's finally ditching that attitude. There could have been some other stuff going on. Yeah, judgment. Someone was being very judgmental or was just under a lot of judgment, a lot of pressure, and it trickled into the relationship maybe. I don't know, Pisces. I like it. I like who this person is to you. I like how you are to them. It feels like you guys are getting somewhere here. No one's rushing, though. It does feel like this is kind of new-ish for some of you, but for others, it feels like a fresh new spin on an already old existing relationship. Tell me more. The Four of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles and the Sun. The Four of Pentacles talks about security. It talks about holding down the fort. Page of Pentacles talks about investing from that. Hold on, I'm getting a specific message and I don't want to lose it. It's like I'm going to have a brain fart in a minute if I don't get it yet. Pisces, you got someone making some sort of plan and you're going to like this plan. But it's taking a little bit of time because this person is very... They've got a very practical energy about them. Like they're not very quick to make decisions, even though the King of Wands can get the reputation of just going quickly at something. It feels like it's someone that takes their time to think things through, and then once they make up their mind, that's when they appear like they're just taking quick action. But little do people know, this person slept on this for a while. You might know this about this person, Pisces. You may be aware that this is someone that does their research, takes their time before taking action, is really, you know, methodical. But to outside people, they might be appearing as if they don't think before they leap, but you know better. Because behind that King of Wands is the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles does not rush into anything. So there's like some sort of plan for the two of you for your relationship, and it feels like you guys are on board with each other, but something needs a little bit more time for it to really produce results. Page of Swords, new information needs to come out. Page of Cups, Four of Cups. I am getting for some of you Pisceans, there's some sort of person on the outside, whether it's a child, a family member, a friend, that might be causing some stress for somebody and someone's taking care of it. Not mafia style, of course, but like someone's trying to figure things out, and that could be why someone's got a little bit of a chip on their shoulder or feeling a bit annoyed about something or pissy about something. I feel like whoever's coming in with the attitude has a right to have this attitude and is taking care of it. Okay? That's going to only make sense for somebody. Nine of Wands, Two of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Three of Swords. I'm getting a specific message for a Pisces that may have been with someone for a very long time. It's looking like you guys have made your way out of the dark abyss and found a way to have the relationship you guys want together because you guys did the work. You did a lot of shadow work on yourselves individually to come together and have your relationship where it is now. But for the Pisces that are dealing with a brand new person, it feels like the message that was telling me is that you both did the work on yourselves individually before meeting each other. Take it however it resonates, because I feel like I have a group of Pisces that have been with their person for a long time where the first half of their relationship was very unhappy, very toxic, but you both did shadow work, and now you guys are now looking like the ideal couple. And for the Pisceans who are dealing with someone new, you took a lot of time out to work on yourself, heal, and be a strong version of who you are now. And now you're aligning with someone just like that, and your relationship looks like it's peaceful. I hope that helped. I hope that made sense, but it looks good. It looks good nonetheless. You and someone have your shit figured out, it feels like. And you're not letting other people, like, get in the way of you guys' relationship. You guys are you guys are like an introverted group. Like, you don't let too many people in your business. All right, so for those of you in no contact with someone right now, let's take a look. Burned the bridge, final goodbye, unrepairable, no way back. Unsent messages, what was never said, holding back, drafted, erased. I think I got that for Aquarius' reading. Back and forth, emotional yo-yo, on and off, confusion. For some of you Pisceans, if you are in a toxic dynamic where it's on and off all the time, this might be a sign that you both need to separate and do some shadow work and then revisit the relationship if you want to. But if this is like a pattern, that's a strong sign that you both may need to take a step back from each other so that way you guys can gain some clarity on why this is all happening, because it feels like for some it's a part of a shadow work experience. Oh, you got some bonus cards. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. There's so much unspoken between us. I need to tell you how I really feel. Yeah, I had that too over here. Pisces, you got someone that feels like they've got a lot of unsent messages that they don't know how to send to you or when the right time is to send it to you. I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before. I do now. We were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. Ooh. So for zodiac signs that came through the main read, where I feel like a Pisces is working together with someone, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Virgo, a Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Scorpio again, Taurus, fellow Pisces. It could be anybody though. All right, so that's for you. I will be finishing up the rest of the October readings the next couple of days. I am so sorry for those who have not gotten yours yet. We've had a lot going on around here, including a death of a bird. And I had to rescue my mom and her phone. Boomers with phones, I swear. Just kidding. What else? No, that's it. I'll be getting the rest of the Octobers out. Thank you for your patience. I'm trying my best. All right. On that note, thank you to my awesome mod squad. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for everyone who showed up. I absolutely love hanging out with you guys. And on that note, I rock that deck. Later, Gator.